boy. Oh my gosh. Okay, actually, there. See, I know how to do this. Fuck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, I'm not getting Bonway. 23 hours. Oh, my eyes. My eyes. Yeah, I'm not getting this shit, man. Oy, oy, oy. Even though I'd love to make the line does not concern himself with jokes, I don't think that's gonna be possible anymore. How was my day? I did it. I I don't think it was like that great. I don't know. I wish I had better vocabulary, but for right now, that's all I can say. Man, I just feel like the holiday season asks a lot of you. Like, even though it's like supposed to be a break, it's like the only sanctioned break you get out of the entire fucking year. So it's just like, well, it's the only break that actually has like a decent amount of time attached to it. Everything else is just like what, like 5 days, including the weekends. Uh, holidays are just such a weird phenomenon too. I'm not gonna lie, like specifically like around the December area. I just find it so weird because like it's like the one time of year where you're just like I really like how do I say this? It's the supposedness of being expecting you to be on a break, you know what I mean? And then if somebody infringes on that, it's just like, oh, that's wrong, you know? It's Christmas. And it's just like, I don't know why we never afford that grace to any other time of year, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people should get more breaks. I don't like call me a lazy asshole, I guess, but like, well, no, a lazy ass. I'm not actually being much of an asshole here, but call me a lazy ass. But it's just like, I don't know. I just don't like the fact that this kind of mentality is only reserved for like a specific time of year, and the specific time of year is just like, you know, it's not even that great to go outside this time of year. I'm gonna be completely honest. Um, uh, I feel like for the past few streams, like maybe like the last like four or something, I've been kind of like dour. I mean, I'm not trying to be like depressed, but like, damn. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I already finished this shit. Got nothing on me. Just kidding. It actually took me, I think, a couple tries to finish the last one, and I like finished it at last minute. So, talking mad shit for no reason. Can't believe this expires first, then this. Or maybe I'm remembering the sequence wrong. I know I started stream late today. Started stream late today, and oh wow, I get to play Banway for real. Okay, I think I already did before. Let me check who I need to do. Did I suffer on Banway? I feel like I did. I kind of feel it, like in my bones that I did it. Guess I could afford to do Jane.
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself.
Oh, thank you. What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
Which alias should I use this time?
I don't know, man. Hi, Pie Bucket. Wow. That's crazy. Hello. I honestly started stream really late, so it's just like, man, is anyone even gonna come? I mean, like, with different anagrams, same pie. Oh. PB cute key. Cute key. P. Oh my god, I didn't read it because, like, you know how my vision is not that great. So I just read Pie Bucket and that's it. It looks like it from here, but then Peeb Cookie. Cookie? PB Cookie. P. Okay, I'm not gonna keep trying. I think I give up. What the heck do I play with this character? I've not played Jane in 10 million years. And then
Where are we going? Come on. Let's show what we've got.
L Disguise. Yep, I run on a hard drive. I'll be there. Is it? It's an L Disguise because you're usually orange. So I just assumed, and it's like the same length as your normal name because it's an anagram. Oh, I never used this. Okay. Oh, Lost Void. Lost Void. There's just nothing happening in the game. You know, because, like, you know, we're all ramping up. I literally finished all my ZZZ events, you know, because you aren't required to finish the story at this moment. I think the Yudari patch, you had to finish the story if you wanted to get your free copy of Monato, so I can't believe there's a top-up event. I kind of grieved. Really? It's still ongoing, right? Unless, oh, you might be in a different time zone. I don't know if it ends, it already ended in a different time zone. For me, it's like I still got a day. So, it's Melon. Yeah. Give me the fucking money. Alright. I love the downtime. Only mech event left. Yeah, I don't mind not like I like the fact that I didn't actually have to do the story to get the rewards. It's not like it was limited. The mech event is pretty boring, but like it's like short and sweet. I didn't really mind. None of the events really stood out to me. None of the events really stood out to me. The chess event, I wanted to die. The combat event wasn't that bad. Mostly because of, like, the novelty of playing Banway for the first time. But other than that... But I finished all my events. I mean, I didn't bother getting ether level ranking in auto chess. So maybe I didn't finish that event technically. But... don't really particularly care to get ether rank because you only get a title and that's it. So I don't really like Jane's new skin. I'm gonna be honest with you. Her bra thingy looks like salmon nigiri. I don't know how to say it, but like nigiri. Okay, it looks like the top of the sushi salmon. And I'm just like, okay, you know, fine, whatever. But like. Also, the skirt is so like, girl, where you pick that up from? It looks like a reject from like a diaper changing. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. They should have given her like pants underneath it or something. I'm not even like being anti-Gooner here. I'm just saying this is more about fashion. This is more about fashion taste.
No.
And her OG design kind of like just cakewalks the skin. So like I don't even know. I mean, I'll try it on for the novelty, but I'm pretty sure I'd change back, even if I ever get back to playing Jade. Huh? What'd you say? Yeah, I said it. I said it. I don't think she's slaying. I don't think she's serving in her new skin. I'm sorry. I fucking dodged. Okay. I'm not paying attention. All right. Ah. Okay. Reminder that you are pathetic as ZZZ. What? No, Xie Yang Guang. She's gonna change that for me. Because everybody's good at ZZZ when they play Shen Ye Guang. So like, there's no way you fail. Like, she's so foolproof, it's like, she has so many invisibility frames, it's just like, I don't know, man. If you lose on her, I'm not sure. Like, okay, I get it. Jane is the dodging character. You have to dodge. Oh my god, I get it. No, there's no fucking...
You're the prey.
There's no frickin' invincibility frames. I thought bro dropped the hard R. Knee giddy. You're right, it's cheeks. No, I did not drop that! Oh my god, I did not drop that, dude. I was trying to pronounce it right. I'm just really bad at Japanese. Knee giddy? Knee... Okay, you know what? Fine. Okay. Oh, cut that out of the tapes, please. Alright. I don't deserve to live. Nigiri. Okay, oh my god. You know, I should have just end stream and just cut it, but then that's admitting something I did something wrong, but I didn't. So like, but like I hate anything that's like open to misunderstanding.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
I don't know what to do anymore. Alright. I swore, I was literally just thinking about like, man, if I gaff this stream, I'm gonna cry, and then I gaffed. Don't fold. Yeah, I know, I'm just paranoid. I'm just like, I literally just, it was just, I'm just bad at Japanese, dog. Don't, you know, if anybody should be coming after me, it's Japanese speakers. And sushi lovers. Don't fold. I was kidding. Yeah, I know. It's just I hate the opportunity for anything to be misunderstood. Like, dude, oh my god. I know. I'm being over dramatic. It's really not that big of a deal because like people mispronounce worse all the time. You like, do you remember there was this news story and there's this news lady who was saying like who accidentally mispronounced flag, so she was just like, there's like during Pride Parade, there's so many gay, and then she says the slur instead of word flag. But she lives. She didn't kill herself over that, you know, so. And that was on national news. So, you know, I guess so. I hate being misunderstood sometimes. I mean, isn't that antithetical to being like a content creator though? Like you're always going to be misunderstood. But like if it's within my control, then I feel like I should be a bit more. Oh god. A bit more like, you know, cautious, but you know, whatever. I get it. But you can never really anticipate these things. I don't know. You know, the older I get, the more I feel like I am kind of a control freak. Okay, asshole. I get cautious saying the Terminator actor's name. Oh, okay, yeah. I can see it. Oh, it doesn't help that I have like kind of an accent. Like it's not really an accent, but I don't know if it's like considered like autism accent or something, but like Or like, is it just like me living on the East Coast? Do I just have this accent because I do? And then some people say I don't even have an accent at all. But like, here's the thing. That's like from other people who are East Coasters. So I'm just like, you know what? I shouldn't trust your bitch ass. Nuke him. Hiya! Wait, what? Okay, okay. I get it. You're the prey. You know, I remember that one time there was this bug where Jane's eyes didn't light up in her ult, and I was really sad. For like, I guess like the few seconds it was on screen. Because like, I thought it was... Well, I mean, they added it for a reason. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. A for effort, bitch. Oh, man. Oh, my God. How was the holidays for you guys? I mean, not you guys, but you guy. Why am I talking to the bot in the chat? Okay. Because there's also the Stream Elements bot. But I was like, why did I pluralize guys? Alright, but how was your holiday? My holiday was like, eh. Man, I feel like a lot of people want stuff out of you during this time period. Even though it's like supposedly the time you're supposed to be taking a break from all the requests of the world. I'm not really exactly sure. Like, suddenly people are like, well, you have so much free time. Why don't we just start asking more of you? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I don't know. Damn. Do I never get a goddamn break? I mean, I'm not even a particularly busy person. Actually, I keep my hours probably more empty than the average person because I hate being bothered when I'm doing things. So, they picked that up already. Oh, hi, Kenzawa. I got sick. I hope you had a good one. Well, health-wise, I'm not dying, so... But I'm still in suspense about, like, what's gonna happen with my eyes. But other than that... I got sick too, but I'm good now. Yeah, I don't know why, but temperature keeps fluctuating where I live. I don't know about you guys, but it's like sometimes it's like fucking below freezing, and then the next day it's like 50 degrees, and I'm just like, nobody's getting a goddamn break. Cause like oh my god, what the fuck are you doing here? Okay, during times when like temperatures change so much, it's like people are just always caught out properly and dressed because they're just like, well, it's been like 50 degrees the entire time for like several weeks. Surely it's not going to change today. And then it, but since the weather is changing, it's going to change. And then they get caught out not wearing enough outside when it's like below freezing. And then that's how people get sick. I've always been a bit of an overcautious dresser, not gonna lie. Like, I usually wear more than I need to. But like, oh man, that creates so much issue. Like, that creates so many issues. But at least you actually have the layers to deal with the weather if it does actually take a cold spell, snap thing. But, cause like, then you're caught having to carry all your coats and stuff. It really ended up being unnecessary, you know. And you're just hauling like a baby made of clothes everywhere. Like you're just holding it and cradling it in your hand, and you're just like, oh man, I wish I didn't bring this shit.
Even in Hollow Zero, just
I got stomach flu. Flu went crazy this season, but I'm good. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Like, God, sometimes you're wondering, like, does sickness wait for when we're relaxed? You know what I mean? And then, but you're like, oh, well, if sickness was gonna hit me anyway, isn't it better that it hit me during break where I'm not, like, exactly busy? But then, like, during break, you're always doing all the fun activities, right? So then you're just like, damn, I'm actually sick when I could be having fun things. And then I just get sick, and then I have to go back to the grind. And it's just like... I don't know. Is there really any justice in this world? I'm literally so like... You could say that, like, how'd I say it? I don't know. I've just been feeling like I've been taking a depressive lens. Oh my god. Towards everything recently. I mean, more, like, probably less so than I was, like, 2 weeks ago, about that time period, but, like, I'm still kind of upset. I don't know. Are you ready for Xiao and the Void Hunter? Yes. I lost the 50-50 on Bonway, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm I give up. I'm not gonna roll for Bonway. It's like I'm not gonna spend like potentially 140 on a character I can't really even play because I suck balls at him, and he doesn't even have as good of returns as Evelyn. And even if I did invest in his verticals, oh my god, I pressed EX. Okay. Um, Even if I did invest in his verticals, I heard his verticals aren't even that good, and he's like on par with performance with Evelyn, with her best in slot and his best in slot, and he's very greedy in his best in slot. He wants Lucia and Dylan as his best in slot, so I don't even fucking know, man.
I'll make it painless.
You need all that to perform at like Evelyn level. I don't know, man. Like at that point, and he has a higher skill ceiling than most characters, but like for what kind of returns is the question of the day. He's a really cool character, though. I have to give him that. That's the only reason why I was ever thinking of pulling him in the first place.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
I'm getting both Xiao Void Hunter weapon. Oh, I'm going to get Yixing Guang's weapon. I just feel like flagships just play the best. Like, what I mean by flagships, I mean like Miyabi, Yixuan, and Yixing Guang. Like the ones they really try to pump out the brakes for promotions and etc. Have you seen all this Yixing Guang promotion? Holy shit, that is so much goddamn fucking promotion. I got a stick on my ass. Okay. But there's so much goddamn promotion for her. I was like looking on the little banister on Hoyo Play, and then like, you know how they have the little thing flick by and show you all the things that they're getting up to. And it's like, oh my god, like there's YouTube, there's like, and there's like all these little special drawings of her, like exclusive art and stuff. And I'm just like I was doing something on Twitter recently. It's like enter to win, and like where do you want to go with Xiaogong on vacation? Oh my god, you asshole! Okay, where do you want to go with her on vacation? And there's like 4 options, and then every single option has like a special little animated picture of her, and I'm like, that is such high effort, high quality promotion, just for like a giveaway announcement.
Painless. Now, you're
And
the prey.
I mean, I think I first picked the beach because I was like kind of craving somewhere kind of warm. You know what I mean? And she looked cute. You know, that's a classic. But like, I don't know. It's just like, damn. Here's the pity about all of this though. I'm always kind of paranoid. Like the fact that like they make assets so quickly is like, you know, is it AI? Really? I don't want to be like having girlfriend fantasy with the AI thing. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I'm not even like for the girlfriend fantasy. I'm not like a girlfriend fantasy guy, but at least I would want it to be like real art. You know what I mean? Like Hoyo artists, you better convince me about it. You know what I mean? This better be from the heart. Like, I'm not gonna go for like some generated ass like girlfriend stuff. Like, damn, like, am I really that cheap to you? I'm gonna be honest. Like, is my heart really that cheap? Holy propagandize, yeah. I want the disco ball. I've been watching Zero. I watched Zero saving it. Hold on, I'm squinting. I should put my head towards the chat. Holy propaganda, but they're hot. I'm not disagreeing with you. You know, girlfriend experience is popular for a reason. I don't personally seek it out, but I don't really like, you know, find it offensive. I participated in that little giveaway thing, and I looked at all the pictures. I wanted to see all the pictures. So, I like the nighttime one. I think it was cute. And the one where you're eating cake together, that was cute. I don't really know much about Yixing Guang because I didn't play the story mode for Dylan, and like I know that they give away some of her personality, and then you go on like a girlfriend date thingy with her in the new event where you're like, oh, like, you know, I want to know about the world because I've been stuck on my high ass mountain doing training all day and stuff like that, and now I'm finally allowed down the mountain. She's like doing the Rapunzel bit with you. And you're like, okay, I'll show you how mortals move throughout the world. We go to convenience stores, buy a bunch of fucking junk food, and go home and watch TV shows. Well, no, it wasn't like that. But like we're like, oh, we're gonna go eat ramen. We're gonna go watch a movie, and I thought it was cute. But it was just like, I don't know you like that. Like I don't. You haven't endeared me enough to be like I'm all for you. But I'm only like her animations and stuff and her power level kind of is convincing me to get her anyway. Like, I always get the flagships anyway. What the fuck? Like, I don't even like Yishun that much. Like, in retrospect, I don't really like her that much. But I like her power level and I like her animations. So it's just like, whatever. Like, I like Miyabi. I like all of Miyabi's stuff. Like, I like her aesthetic. I like her character. You know what I mean? Like, but like, would I say I wish I never rolled Yishun? No. I like having Yishun in my teams. I like having her. So, and I like her W engine effect. I think it's super cool looking. So, I'm just not that picky. Like, not picky per se, but I'm just not that, like, monogamous when it comes to, like, characters I like. You know what I mean? I'm not, like, that incredibly passionate in terms of, like, certain characters. Oh my god, I'm going. When was the last time I got really passionate about a ZZZ character? It's probably Hugo, honestly. Like, cause like he had that whole story patch to himself, like the 2 patches to his storyline. I'm just like, wow, okay. Like I'm kind of a sucker for like the guys who get like a lot of character development, but like I think Miyabi got a pretty decent amount of character development during her patch, so that's why I like her a lot. Like, we learned about her fucking weird-ass sword in her past, and she's just, like, it was pretty good. I think it was all pretty good. Yishun, we did learn about her, but I just don't think it was, like, to my personal preference, she just did not fit my personal preferences at the end of the day. Yeah, let's just be fucking honest with us, each other here. We could be like, oh, she's just like, her character is like contrived. I don't fucking care. Like, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure it was just my goddamn preferences. And like, who's to say, Go home and watch anime. I have hope in the gap between YSG and her white form. Her base is okay. Monogamous is crazy. I just don't know how else to describe it. Like, I'm just not tied down to one character too hard. Like, the closest I think Hoyoverse has gotten to me pledging full allegiance was, but then when I saw his design rework, I was just like, you know what? I don't like him as much anymore. And who's better for me? This is like physical week, right? Or is it fire week? Fuck. It's like fire and ice week, isn't it? Whatever, man. Eat shit. Whatever. I just ate those shots. Okay. I hope the gap is huge. I'm gonna admit it. Cause like, how do I say it? It would make her more interesting if like her white form and her brown form were like very different people. Sort of. Like, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like an Evernight March shtick. I'm guessing it's like that. But I don't know if they're going to reference each other as different people. She might just be okay, here's my positive theory. She's not, it's in the kind of esque like Evernight in terms of like it's like her like alter ego guardian thing that comes out sort of when she's going in white mode, because like it's like to survive, like to save Yisha Guang the most, you know what I mean? Like, it's just to protect her when she is, like, in combat. And then it comes out, and... Oh my god, you did the kick at me? Alright. God damn, I got Janed-ish. Alright. But, I think they're not going to be separate entities. Because sometimes, when they refer to themselves as separate entities, it's, like, going to be, like, Evernight calls herself, like, I, you know what I mean? She doesn't call us, like, we or some shit, you know what I mean? Or, like, I, as in like we're both the same person. Like this is just a different side of me. You know what I mean? Like it's like alter ego versus like dissociative identity disorder. You know what I mean? Like alter egos, it's like you kind of are the same guy, but it's just like a different side of you. I don't know if I'm using alter ego in the right form. I'm just kind of considering it like the pop star kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like it's my alter ego. They don't really give the name to the alter ego either. It's just like my alter ego. I mean, unless you're like Nicki Minaj or something, she like gives names to her alter egos, I guess. But like, yeah, it's just like I'm assuming that it doesn't really have its own name. That's what I'm assuming. If it has its own name, then it is referred to itself. It refers to itself as probably like a different entity altogether, like Evernight does. Like I reside in you is what she like says to March, which is like, you know, you're differentiating yourself. Sometimes it's like interpreted as like we are one unit basically, but I help you move in ways that you fail to, or like you can't. You know what I mean? Or I do it because I want to protect you. You know what I mean? Which is like fine. You know what I mean? I just hope it's like I just don't. I see. I hope that it's like she. It could be like she has no name, but she is a very different entity. Which that's actually my hope. You know, that's my personal wish for the interpretation of Yixing Wang. But I think it's going to be she has no name, and they refer to themselves as like the same entity. They're not really separate. It's just like a more dormant part of Yixing Wang. You know what I mean? That's it. I don't think it's gonna be an alter ego type beat. Like not alter ego, but like a different identity type beat. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be like some like inner demon type beat. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like a separate identity. Yeah, that's my theory. You know what? I think it probably is. It's just the Qingming sword. It's like the Qingming sword. Her like, it might be just the Qingming sword talking through her. Like Tailless is like for Miyabi, but Tailless doesn't really talk. But Tailless has its like will of its own. You know what I mean? So maybe I have no idea. This is just because like obviously they're kind of making the way that the swords are kind of inconsistent. Like interpret it. Like they are different. Like you know what I mean? Like there's no Tailless hanging around Yixing Wang. You know, it's like in her body or something, her white form. So like, you know, it's not this exactly the same. I don't really know how the swords work. Like what dictates that Tailless is just some floating little thingy, and what dictates it actually possessing you like Yixing Wang? I don't know, man. Is season 3 of Severance? Honestly, I did watch Severance actually. You know, it was actually the first time in a long while I actually went to go watch something outside of like the purview of like what I usually watch, like something totally unique in it of itself, like not tied to any other IP or anything like that. Just a totally individual story. It could be like the Severance thing is more like Evernight thing, but they're not aware of each other. You know what I mean? So it's like a DID thing. Like they don't share each other's memories. Evernight shares her memories, but it's only a one-way mirror. March doesn't share Evernight's memories, but Evernight shares her memories. Now, is she always active in like oh my god. Did I just run out of time? Oh, okay, I get it. Spit on my face and just roll me down stairwell. God. Like, I worked so hard to get him that low, and then you're just like, well, that wasn't fast enough. Asshole. Okay. Absolute asshole. I just don't know how they're going to interpret it, and I just hope that they don't interpret it in, like, the least interesting way possible. You know what's the least interesting way? It's like, yeah, I sometimes go demon mode. That's it. She just says that. Like, sometimes I just go demon mode. Like it's kind of like the Ken Kaneki bit, where, like, he just gets white hair because he gets tortured. Sort of like that. But, like, it's like, you can call on it on will. You know what I mean? And you can revert back to your normal state. It's not that interesting at that point, right? It's not really an alter ego. It's like you, dude, but like traumatized. Is that the wrong one? Okay. I was like, okay, if that one and that one, it was probably the one directly behind me. That's the first time I ever failed that mini game. I was like, that's kind of blue, right? Okay, call me colorblind as well. Holy. We get white hair when you're watching your gameplay. Holy shit. True. That probably added like a whole like batch of white hair watching me do that. Man. Y'all should register as like albinos, not gonna lie. You guys keep watching my gameplay.
Hit 'em where it hurts. Let's make this quick. The final act
Begins now. I still love you, Jane. Even though you're kind of washed. You're kind of, what do they say, chopped? Chopped, washed, baked, burnt. How many other ways can we say the same thing?
Watch your back.
It's just so interesting what people consider like what people use as like the newest slang to like describe a phenomenon that's been happening since dawn of time. Like it used to be washed, right? Like chopped used to be washed. I'm pretty sure. Like you're so washed. Huh. Am I a boomer? Okay. Okay, I can't be here forever, right? Should I actually lock the fuck in? Like, I've been like half talking, half playing. I swear I play way better off stream. Like, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I do play better off stream. Size. But like, by what margin? Like, how much better do you play? Now, that's subjective, okay? I'm not gonna actually reveal the number percentages. I'm just gonna say... If I revealed the number percentages, it might be a little embarrassing. Like, how much better do I play? Is there really that much to improve on? I steal all my slang from short form content. It is what it is. I don't really watch short form content, though. That's the problem. I mean, is that really a problem that you don't watch short form content? You know, okay, I had this, okay, you know, in the vein of that, I had this one time, this, like, terrible ass dream about, like, and it kind of skeeved me away from ever using, like, ChatGPT ever again. Like, after that, I just stopped using it. It's been, like, 3 months, I think, since I've had that dream, and I've never opened ChatGPT after that, because, like, that dream just scared the motherfucking life out of me. So, like, okay, I love telling people about my dreams, but here's the thing. Like, telling people about your dream is, like, kind of boring as fuck. Like, you're just going through the rote motions of what you experienced. But it's like stuff that's supposed to be adapted to a movie, not a book. You know what I mean? It's just too visually strange to, like, ever get it described correctly. Like, it will never be exact as you want it. Like, yeah. Like, it will never be as exact as you want it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you describe something in, like, a story, it's never going to be, like, exactly as you see it in your dream. Why aren't you stacking physical? But I'm going to tell you it regardless. I'm going to tell you, like, a Spark Notes version of it. Because, like, it's a bit long. But, okay. So, I go on a family vacation. And then I get, like, fucking Narnia'd into, like a simulated universe. Oh, simulated universe. That's like an amusement park, but it's AI generated. So it would just change randomly depending on like how it interpreted my desires. So like I would be like, I want to go home. It would put that input in there, and then the way it would do that is like, oh, you want to go home? And you want to be back where you belong in your regular, normal world? Well, okay, here we go. And then we're just, they just abduct people from your world to bring into their world and be like, see, you have all your friends now. You know, you're basically at home. It just like monkey paws everything that you say, but like it's like not intentionally malicious. So the amusement park would just change depending on like, but I didn't know that my input would change the park. I just knew that I was trapped here. Like I want to be anywhere but here. You know what I mean? And then it would be like, okay, well, if you don't like, oh no, wait, here's one that I remember from the dream. I'm hungry. Like, you know, I'm stuck in this fucking dimension. I don't want to eat any of the food. What if I get like Persephone? You know what I mean? Like she eats the pomegranate and she gets trapped in the underworld forever. I don't want to be Persephone. So, you know, I'm just starving there and I'm just sitting there on the park bench and all the amusement park is going around me. And, you know, there's like fake ass. You ever been to Madame Tussauds or some shit and it's like a bunch of wax statues full of celebrities and you like look at them real quick and you're just like, ugh, it kind of does look like them, but they kind of don't reflect the light normally. They're so like matte and waxy because, you know, they're made of wax. It was kind of like that, but instead of wax, it was like they were like super smooth. Like, you ever ask ChatGPT to like generate like a human person? It's like they're always so like smooth looking. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, oh, yeah. And like no blemishes whatsoever. And it's like kind of freaky, right? Like their eyes are perfectly symmetrical and shit. Like, so all the park goers are like that, and I'm stuck on a bench, and I want to go home. I'm hungry, and they're like, the system hears me and is like, you know, you're hungry, right? Okay, then I'm removing your fucking body. You don't have a body anymore, and then they take my body and they throw it out in like some like AI wasteland dumpster, and I don't see my body until I go back to the real world. But we'll get to that point. Anyway. It steals my body, and I'm only just a floating mouth. Because as long as I'm a floating mouth, I can, like, still say inputs. That's all I am. I'm just, like, a fucking floating mouth. And I'm just, like, and the more I speak to this goddamn machine and speak to the park goers, because at first I didn't speak to it at all. You know, because I was scared. I was like, what if I say something that, like, binds me here forever? You know what I mean? I read enough mythology to know. So, but then, you know, I get bored, I get stuck, and I'm just like, okay, I have to talk to somebody about exiting this goddamn park. But there is no exit, obviously. So then I go and ask the park people, and they're just like, haha, we're going on rides. Don't you want to go on a ride with me? And it's like, these rides are so improbable looking. They look AI generated. Like, they don't look like they're function normally in the real world. Like, there's gaps in the fucking roller coaster. And then you're just like, but... like, yeah, I don't want to ride them. So, about the AI wasteland is like, you know when you make something in AI and it looks so fucked up, and it's like they got like 6 fingers is like the lightest version of that. When they got like 6 fingers, right? Or it, you know, sometimes the AI thing, the AI Wonderland fucking amusement park sometimes tries to reset itself. You know what I mean? Like, if there's too many inputs that are just like create strange artifacts or something like that, it tries to reset. But some things don't actually perfectly reset. Instead, like, you get like these like weird leftover artifacts, I guess, of like previous changes that they've had to revert in order to make like a normal seeming amusement park. And these artifacts are like there's like these there's like these nuns that kind of manage the park. And one of these nuns manages these, like, defective generations. And it's like, she, like, kind of treats them like little baby kids. And, like, she, like, brings them in a stroller and has them, like, go around the park and look at stuff. And it's just, like, it's like, one of them was just a massive, like, a lump of purple pixels. Like, that's all it was. So, like, I don't know. I really don't know. But, so, the system takes my body away from me and turns me into a floating mouth. And the system is, like, symbolized through, like, a nun, basically, right? So, a nun comes up to me and she steals my body. And then I have to... And then the more I talk to these people in the amusement park, the more I lose, like, my ability to speak what I actually think. Like, it gets all filtered through some, like, flanderization of my personality. Like,
The final act.
in real life, I'm a bit of a sarcastic person. I'm pretty sure it comes through in stream. But, like, so, like, but all I would end up saying is, like, something really sarcastic, even if I didn't want to be sarcastic. Like, I would say, like, does anyone know how to exit this place? And they're like, oh, jeez, you know, I don't want to be stuck here forever with you losers. Like, you know, I would say something like that instead. Are you joking me? Oh my god, I give the fuck up. Eat shit. Alright. Alright, but like, I get it. Do your best approximation. Holy Persephone reference. Bros and Pan's Labyrinth. Religious and technological horror is pretty cool. You have no math, but you must scream. Yeah, I don't know, man. A part of me is like, should I even share this idea? I might get, like, somebody might steal it for something really cool, and then I'm gonna be really upset. But, like, you know, how'd I say? You know, I'm not giving away that many details, I guess. Oh, no. Some of them are pretty inspired. But, like, yeah, it's just like, so this nun just like takes around these weird ass like generations, and then I just sit there and I'm like talking, but I'm not really talking what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm like screaming like I want to escape, and it's just like haha, you know, like this place is such a drag. Like, what? And then my other family members get dragged into it, and they turn into floating mouths too. But one day, I think like a person I don't recognize comes into the amusement park and doesn't interact with anything at all. They just come straight to the nun that's managing me and the rest of the floating mouths. And then she says nothing, but like there's like this weird pond in the edge of like the generation, basically. Beyond the generation is just like kind of like empty wasteland. And one day this woman comes, and in the empty wasteland a forest generates, and that's like the most natural looking thing I've ever seen ever since I've been stuck in this goddamn park. And she comes, and there's this pond, and she dives in and then pulls a plug, and then suddenly everything starts draining into the plug. Like the entire world starts draining into that plug, and everything starts collapsing. And then as I'm floating away in my mouth, I guess, with my mouth, and trying to run away from, like, you know, everything collapsing around me, I start gaining my body back, and then I start running, but I'm so out of practice in running. But then I eventually find, like, a Narnia-esque door that I first entered in through, and then I could hear, like, as I'm trying to figure out, like, how to exit this place through the Narnia door, I could feel, like, the shit rushing at me, like all the debris in the world collapsing. I eventually get my way in there. I eventually get and then I eventually come back to the real world. Let's just say that. But like, damn, that kind of fucking sucked. That really sucked. I really did not like being a part of that dream, and ever since then, I haven't used ChatGPT at all, because that dream scared the motherfucking life out of me. I'm already in talks with Disney, loser. Oh my god. Yeah, that was so shit. That was such a shit-ass dream. God, that was so shit. That was so bad. I know I keep saying that, but, this is like, oh, you had to be there to know it. But, I think from what I've said, you can interpret why it was such a harrowing experience to be through that. Like, it took away myself, you know what I mean? I could only speak what it wanted me to say. Because, like, the more I stayed there, the more it would influence my language. You know? You are what you read, in a way. So, if I only read, like, if I keep reading, like, ChatGPT entries, like, I'm gonna start speaking like it. I'm gonna start, like, becoming it. And I don't know if I want that to happen. And in a way, ChatGPT is just a mouth. It doesn't have a body at all. You know? I don't think I want to be like that. You know, I think for the longest time, I don't think I really respected having a body. I know that's a really weird phrase to say, but, like, I don't really exercise. I don't really go out and do things active, you know what I mean? I'm a fucking shut-in, you know what I mean? But, like, isn't that what makes you human? Is having a body in the first place? and to forsake such a defining dimension of humanity, are you really living at all? And then, if I'm not living at all, then what am I? Am I no better than a ChatGPT? And then I just got really sad. You've described the series of events, but I'll never know the despair feeling of what only mouth being. It's sort of. It's kind of. Actually, here's an abstracted version you can actually bring in from the real. That comes from real life. Oh, what are you doing here, buddy? Can I hug you from here? Can I not pet you? Okay. Okay. um, you know how it's basically like arguing online. Um, when you talk to people online and then you like get into argument in the comments or something like. I've never actually done this because I don't actually bother to comment. I don't bother to comment. I don't bother to correct other people's behavior, so I don't even bother to do it. I don't ever argue online. But for people who do, I guess it's kind of like you're trying to tell them something, but they only see you as like a mouth. You know what I mean? Because they don't see you who you are. They just see what you say online, and you are only that to them, and they are only that to you. It's just a mouth that speaks certain things, but you never. When you try to picture who's behind it, it's kind of difficult. It could really be anybody, But all you know is that they have a mouth and they must scream. So, okay, Redditor. Oh my gosh, I don't do that. I don't even talk to anybody on Reddit. I don't like talking to people online. I don't know. Like, it's just like it does speak to my own callousness in a way, like the fact that like, it's difficult to imagine another human being behind the screen. But in a way, the fact that I don't participate maybe is actually the greatest acknowledgement of it all, that it's another human being. Because like, what am I going to do? To like rein in somebody from like maybe halfway across the world? Like, am I gonna say, well, you shouldn't have said that. That's actually like very politically incorrect of you to say. Like, what the fuck? I'm not their mom. Like, they don't care about me. I don't care about them, and I can never interfere in their lives because I'm not there in person. Isn't that the greatest acknowledgement of it all? I don't know, man. And we long in connection in the form of orange juice. Are you talking about Ava? Are you talking about Fanta? The Fanta juice? Yeah, honestly, it is so like Ava pill. Like, oh my god. Like, everything literally comes back to Evangelion for me. I'm just like, what does this all mean? I'm just, in Evangelion, there was something very similar. I'm just like, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You shouldn't be saying that. Like, oh my god, not everything's Evangelion, bruh. And Evangelion is not even like revolutionary in terms of like, but I guess it is like pretty much like the most concise way within the modern times of just like of conveying those ideas. You know what I mean? Fuck my life, dude. I don't know why I'm becoming so like. I mean, I've always been kind of like a thinker-redo. Like a bit like introspective in terms of like my personal dreams and shit like that. I've always liked thinking about my dreams, but I don't know. It's why are we getting existential up in this bitch? Like, I don't know. I think the holidays really do bring it. It does bring that out in me because there's just so much more time to think. You're not really busy doing anything per se. You're just thinking about what you want to do next year. I mean, isn't that the whole point of resolutions? Wait, read upwards. You missed a message. Yeah, everything Ava. Oh, sorry. Okay, wait, hold on. I think that is like the whole thesis in Neon Genesis. We're separated by fields, bodily boundaries. Yeah, but like, here's the thing. Like, it's very abstracted nowadays in the modern world. I think because we don't really interact with each other in person anymore. Like, a lot of people don't. And so, like, are you even like poking at people's shields at all anymore? I'm just saying, like to let somebody into your life, it's so much easier to turn them down to let them and then let them in now more than ever, I think. Because you like, I mean, like, in the most callous way, you can just swipe left or swipe right. You know what I mean? Like that is pretty callous, you know. And even if you swipe right, isn't swiping right mean that it means that like you accept them, like you want to message them again? Even then, you can just drop them a dime, drop them on a dime. You know what I mean? It's just like whatever, fuck you, you know. And I'm not saying that like, oh, the cure to all this is just unwanted interaction from many parties. I just think, what is she doing here? Um, yeah, I love hanging underneath a stairwell as well. Oh, hi, booby, booby. I was just like, how do I make a cute name for a Bangbu? Like, how do I call Bangbu a cute thing? A booby? Okay, shut up. Okay. I have to talk to Wise, this lame ass. Wait, does this start the story? I don't want to start the story. Well, in Chess Saga, my favorite. Ah, shit. Because I didn't finish that, Yeah, I like Ava a lot. You know, it's like actually one of the only things I ever like. It's one of the things I actually have like fan merch of, which is like a sweater. But I really don't own that much fan merch. I have to really like it to get fan merch. Um, Although you know, wearing an Ava sweatshirt doesn't give a good impression of my being. If I saw somebody else wearing an Ava sweatshirt, I'd be like, okay, cool. They like Ava. Are they like a fucking greasy ass nerd? Which is yes, yes I am. But you know. Uh,
Come to the seaside with me, Lord Knight. Where are we going?
well, to be honest, watching small streamers is like a McDonald's of human interaction. Easy access is what I've been up to every weekend. Yeah, I mean, how'd I say it? Like, you know, how'd I say it? I've been, you know, how'd I say it? I don't just like, you know, just coast on it. I kind of, sometimes I think about it. I'm just like, you know, how is always Pie Bucket online, you know, like when I stream? Even though I stream at like very disparate hours, you know what I mean? But like, and then I'm just like, well, they're just probably on Twitch watching other people, right? And then I'm just like, yeah. And then I'm like, I don't think they personally like they like having one-on-one interaction with the streamers. So I'm guessing that they like small streamers, and therefore, you know, expounding on the thought process. Now, I'm not like no Sherlock, you know what I mean? I'm not doing actual detective work on you because like I don't like. Why would I? You know, like I don't have the technology to do that. I'm not gonna like start looking for people or anything like that. God, that's so weird. Like, why would I do that if I don't ever want that to happen to me? Um, okay, now let me send my Twitch recap. Ava merch is embarrassing. I know it's embarrassing, but how'd I say? You only live once, and I have to accept being cringe. And I think buying the Ava sweatshirt was like an acceptance of my cringe. It's just something I would never do, but then I got used to wearing it outside, so I'm just like, wow, this cringe is really just a part of me now, isn't it? And does it feel any weirder? Not really. Like I kind of had to get over the hump of being cringe. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like what would people think if I wore this? But I'm just like, but I don't live forever, you know. And I'm probably and there's worse things to wear. There's definitely worse things to wear, but no, I'm just gonna run the same thing. I need to get this Jane thing over with. I need to at least get like those 20 polys. All right. Let me send my Twitch recap. Huh. Well, I don't think my Twitch recap is anything interesting. I don't really watch people on Twitch. I mostly watch people on YouTube. And if I do watch people on YouTube, I don't watch their stream. I only watch I don't like watching people live because they speak so slow. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Call me a fucking Zoomer Poomer, but like a Zoomer. Wait, I shouldn't finish that. But like, call me a Zoomer, but like, it's just like I don't know. Fuck. People speak so slow. I can digest it. Like, it's just so weird. You know, maybe this fucks up my real life human interaction. I don't think so because I actually have a difficult time processing people in like person. But like, so like the slowness actually does kind of help. Like, what is this guy even doing, dog? Okay, Immigrant Link, don't kill me. Okay, which streamers do you recommend? Well, these people probably stream more often than me, so, you know, can't be always fighting for number one here. Whoa! 310 hours watched, 400. Oh, wow, I have 113? Ah, I'm so lucky. Wow, you got a lot of white guys here. Am I white? Oh, damn it. Okay. You know, that's the thing I'm a bit jealous of. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. If you're a white guy, you know, like, how to say it? If you're an American white guy, you're so nondescript looking sometimes that it's going to be hard to, like, kind of pin you down, isn't it? But, like, I'm pretty distinct looking, so I'm pretty sure people could snipe me really quickly. Now, I'm not, like, honestly, maybe. Am I alien-like looking? Maybe a little, but... He's Latino and the other's Swedish. Yeah, I'm basic as fuck. I don't really know these guys, obviously, because they're small streamers, I'm guessing. But I'm sure that they appreciate you. You know what I mean? That's like what, 310? 310? Or was that 400? Wait, hold on. Let me check again. I feel like I'm missing context for this conversation. Okay, we were just talking about, Pie Bucket's proclivities. Well, P to Cutty Key. We were talking about their proclivities towards watching small streamers. That's about it. 402, yeah. 402 chats. You know, that's quite a lot of contribution, you know what I mean? I always appreciate when people chat anyway. It makes it feel like, you know, somebody's actually listening. Like, you know, it's like shouting into a void in the forest, you know, but like it replies back. What? You know. Gotcha. No problem, Tegger the Tank. Yeah, going dual personality, existential crash out Twitch streaming. It's okay! Wait, did this thing... Okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I always bring it to, like, existentialness when I'm alone, too. Oh, man. And then when I'm in company, also... Oh, man, I'm such a bummer. Am I really that great to be around? Well, it's on my mind, and all the things like I just talk about what's on my mind, so I guess it's inevitable. Like, you know, like the tides crashing on the shore type beat. It's inevitable. Inevitable. You know, I realized there was this one word I realized I pronounced real weird. Like, I skipped a bunch of adjectives. What is it called? Precarious? No, it wasn't that word. It was something else. But, like... Oh, damn, I totally forgot what the word was. But, like, I skipped so many of the syllables, but I was like, damn. Who raised me to pronounce English like that? Okay. IDK, talk about the Jane skin. Oh, yeah, okay, Jane skin. Wow, boobalicious. Real kicker right there. I love Jane. I think she's great. I like her character, but her main design is way better. I'm gonna admit it. I don't like her bra looks like, salmon. It's like Solomon. But like it looks like fish. The fish you find on sushi. And then I don't really appreciate the little skirt thing. It's like very not street fashion per se. It's like very beach fashion instead. Is this supposed to be a beach skin? I have no clue, man. It didn't really feel like it because they didn't ever put her on the beach when previewing that skin. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be a street skin, but it doesn't feel very street. It feels very beach. Okay. But who wears black at a beach? All right. I guess we'll never know. Here's the thing. I know there's some Jane haters. I remember, wait. I know there's I have some chatters that are Jane haters. But like, I don't know. I like her a lot. I think she's like, actually like, one of the top tier designs in this game. Maybe like, she's maybe like, is she actually number one? Whoa. That's crazy. I like Vivian a lot. I like, Hugo a lot. But Hugo's very plain. But I actually really like his like, little shiny periwinkle bits. I love periwinkle. That's a sick ass color right there. That's a sick fucking color. Wait, I mean, obviously I would say it's a sick ass color. Have you seen my fucking avatar? It's kind of like a periwinkle. Not exactly. It's not. It needs to be maybe a little bit more purple, maybe. But
I'll make it painless.
Oh my god, I hate these things so fucking much. Why did I ever pick to do the coin thing? These things are so goddamn annoying. Oh, where are they? Oh my god, I hate how they separate to like the fucking four corners of the earth. I don't care anymore. Eat shit.
Want some more?
Nobody likes you. Alright. Ah! No, I'll just buy this. I'll buy this and I'll buy this. I'm not gonna read it. You're just like, why are you just like glazing over this? I don't care. This is like level 1 of like Lost Void. Are we really gonna hash it out on me? Alright, flawless. I don't care. I'm just gonna pick whatever's easier. Okay, what do I think about the Yeshiguang skin? I think it's cute. I think it's cute. Would I buy it though? It really depends on how it feels in the game. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can see how it looks, but like once you got it actually on your screen, then that's actually the real product you're buying. You know what I mean? Of course, you can be convinced by seeing it on someone else's screen or somebody else's video online, but like once you get it on your screen, it's like that's the real deal. It's like seeing gold jewelry on gold jewelry online, and then when you see it in person, you're just like, wow, that looks kind of cheap as fuck looking. So it really depends. I need to have it in my face. It's cute, but from what my assessment is so far, though, it's cute, but I wouldn't buy it. I just don't. I don't favor that outfit over another outfit I saw at Yeshiguang in the story art. Man, that story art. I would have bought that one. I actually would have straight up bought that one if it looked like the one in the story art.
No escape.
Can you come over here, man? Like, you know, for a rat, she doesn't really chase people that well. Come on, I'm trying to kick you out into your next mode. Bro. I'm becoming roadkill. Yeah.
The final act begins.
I think it's cute. But it's like it looks like that lady Aerith from Final Fantasy. I'm gonna admit, and it's very strappy. There's a lot of straps up top. I don't know if I appreciate that. I guess it's kind of cute. I don't know. Damn. Do I know nothing about women's fashion? Probably. Honestly. You know, one thing I've actually noticed. When you ask, like, a straight guy to give a woman a sexy outfit, it's, like, really boring. Like, I don't know, man. They are never they're not that creative. They just, like, give her a bikini and that's it. And I'm like, okay, dude. You might as well just put her in her underwear. It's, like, legit the same thing. I mean, are they truly women appreciators of the world if they do that? Yeah, probably. But, like... I'm just, like... But, like, I'm kind of disappointed. Because I'm just, like, yeah, but it's, like, her underwear. That's a bit boring, isn't it? Now, of course, there's some people who are way more creative, and they're straight guys. You know what I mean? I mean, aren't some fashion designers like really famous ones straight guys? But like, you know, if you just ask like a random denizen on the internet that question, you're just gonna get them in like a bikini. Which one do I want? I don't care. Take me on a trip. All right. Okay, because here's the thing, you know, for all the shit people give the ZZZ skins, at least it ain't, I'm talking major shit right now, but like, at least it ain't like the Girls Frontline 2 skins, alright? I'm gonna admit it. It's just, some of them are just so ill-fitting, like the cut is just so ill-fitting. I'm just like, bro, why'd you ever put that on her, man? It just does not accentuate her body in the ways that you want, you know? It's just because it's like you draw a heart. When I ask you to draw a heart, you're gonna draw like the little two semicircle halves. You know what I mean? But you know, Real Heart does not look like that, right? It's kind of like that in terms of it's like the what's the fucking word? I can never say it right. Simulacra
You're the prey.
of like the idea of like a sexy outfit. You know what I mean? And it's like yes, okay, lingerie is sexy, but then when you just put it like a non-accentuating, very ugly piece of lingerie on somebody, it doesn't make them sexy, dog. But you're like, it's lingerie, it makes them sexy. But like, no, if you're flat, like if the shapes are unflattering, it's not good looking. I'm just sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I'm too much of a picky gooner, but like, like it's just not flattering. Okay, I'm bitching, man. I'm bitching. Yeah, I just don't get it. That's the problem with sometimes like designers that don't really have any cues from like the world of fashion. Like you at least need have a little bit some tiny amount of cues. You know what I mean? Like, or else you're just going in like I like this, caveman like this, caveman like lingerie, but caveman does not know the flattering shapes that you're supposed to put on a woman to make lingerie pop. Caveman just like lingerie. Like, I don't know what to do.
Hit 'em where it hurts.
So that's why I don't like the Jane skirt bit. It's just unflattering. It's just an unflattering ass shape. Yeah, it's sexy, but like it's just so unflattering. Cause it makes her hips look so tiny. Like isn't
Here's the taste.
a quality of women that you're supposed to accentuate is that like the size of their hips. But I just don't like the width and size of their hips and the height. But like that skirt does not do that. That skirt makes her hip look tiny. Like yeah, it makes it look wide, but it makes it look so short. Like it's just like up in the bits, bro. Like oh fuck. I'm not paying attention. I was just a clicky. And that's why sometimes you can tell if the person is actually into fashion or not into fashion when they make a design. And I feel like whenever I draw something, I'm like, damn, am I really betraying that ignorance? Because like, I'm not really that educated about the fashion world either. But at least I understand like what is a flattering shape. Usually, I just feel so uneducated. I feel so stupid. Is the nicer way to the short and sweet way of putting it. It's not exactly nice, but
Careful.
I'm spinning. I'm doing the yo-yoing. Spin me right around.
No escape.
You know, I was just kind of surprised when I failed the light check that I didn't straight up die on Vivian. But then I realized that this is just level 0 of the Lost Void. So like, of course I didn't fucking die like last time when I failed the check. I'm not in the game of failing that check. I've actually never failed that check until today. So, you know, just so you know, I'm not that bad. But why did you fail the check in the first place? Shut up. All right. Oh wait, I gotta scroll down my chat because it's like stuck on a thingy. Neuron activate. Caveman thinks Caesar's Crocs fit is very pretty. Ah, shut up. Caveman does not like Caesar's Croc fit. Well, no, Caveman does like it, but the distinguished monkey with a what's it called? An Oculus. Not an Oculus like the VR thing. What are those fucking things called? Oh my god, I'm lost in the sauce now. I don't know what it's called. Monocle! Okay, it's called the monocle. Distinguished monkey with the monocle. A top hat says that is not very flattering. Not a flattering pattern. Like, why do you want your boobs ventilated like that? I mean, not like, why do you want your boobs to be ventilated like Crocs? I'm just gonna ask. Like, it's just like, holy boobs. Holy boobs. Okay. Unga bunga. Okay, like, I know I'm a Caesar hater, but, like, her design is just so confusing, dog. I don't even know what to say. Here's the thing. She's just not very, like, why Caesar King if she's not a particularly prideful character? I'm about to hit the 20 coupon limit. Call me a brokey one more time, bitch. Alright. I get to hoard coupons. I wish you could pre-farm the Yeshiguang thing. I have no idea what to farm these days, honestly. I'm like, yeah, I need to work on my Astra build, but also I need to work on the last bit of my Lucia build. But then also, like, Yeshiguang. But then, like, also, oh, fuck it. King of the Summit, take me home. Alright. I mean, here's the thing. I think if you put me in a room full of gooners, I think I could disguise myself really well as being one of them. But, like, would I really sincerely feel the goonerism? I could talk like one for sure, though. I'm like that one scene. Is it Inglorious Bastards where he holds, like, the three fingers for, like... I only know that one clip because everyone's just like, oh, he was not supposed to do that. Now he's gonna die because everyone knows he's not German. But, like... Was it Inglorious Bastards? I have no idea. But, like, King of the Goon, yeah. Like, I think I could impersonate one really well. Because, like, I know how they think. It's just, would my heart and soul be into it? Like, would I actually agree what I'm saying with? No, not really. But, like, we can relate on some things, right? Like, the fact that, some things just aren't good looking because they're just like, well, it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, the idea of a maid dress. But then, like, if you make it unflattering, then, like, it's like, yeah, it has, like, the symbolism and the meaning of a maid dress, you know? Like, but is it really that good looking? No, not really. You know, fortunately, pretty much everybody's pretty flattered by their design in, Zenless Zone Zero. I can't really pick out one person that's like, wow, that's just garish, you know, that's ugly. Um, maybe this bitch? Oh, wait, it is this bitch. I'm sorry. I'm gonna insult you. I should insult you more. Like, I don't really like where the shirt ends. It makes his hips look really small. Like, that's the problem with Jane's skin, too. It makes his hips look really small. And I know, you're just like, well, it's supposed to be the male MC. They don't really want to accentuate their hips because, you know, it's like, I don't know. Like, they just want to be, like, a neutral guy. But, like, it makes you look like your pants start down here. You know what I mean? Makes your pants look like they start down here. So then it's just like, wow, you really got a small fucking hip. See, but they correct that in this because they realize how dumb he looked. Okay, these are a little high-waisted, but I feel like with the jacket it should be able to distinguish that a bit better. Like, it would be more flattering silhouette. This is a little bare for my taste, not gonna lie. I wish he had a jacket or something. But well, for the future skin, I think this skin is fine on its own because it's like you're supposed to be a disciple, yada yada. You're not really supposed to be wearing like a big ass jacket. See, they respect it here, too. They don't end his waist down here. They end his waist up here. Wise, you're gonna take all my fucking pot shots, because, you're like the worst model in this game. I'm admit it. I just don't think he looks cute. His art looks cute. Look. But then, like, his face. What happened to you, King? I remember the first time I logged into the game and I was like, oh wow, they both look kind of cute. You know, I saw the cover art and stuff like that. And then I looked and it was like, who do you want to play? Belle or Wise? And I'm like, damn. Is this really a choice? I feel like this is mandatory. Belle, motherfucker. This guy has like no chin. Okay. Implying you aren't one, actually. Bro's a goonologist. Wise catching strays. He is catching strays because he looks ugly. Because his model is just not that nice looking. It's just, I feel like his face is just too long. Maybe it's his eyes. I don't know. His just face looks too long. I just don't like where his mouth ends, dog. Just like crank it like a few inches up. Like, I know that you're supposed to be like Belle's supposed to be really cute. She's like in the in-between of like Dylan and Lucia in terms of like cuteness, right? She's not like as like petite and cute as Dylan or like, you know, more mysterious like Lucy. She's kind of like in between. Just cute, mysterious, you know, whatever. But like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. She kind of kicks Wise out of the water with her design. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, King, but it's just you're built like a rectangle. It's just a symptom of doing male protagonists, you know, because like male protagonists don't really want any distinguishing features, you know what I mean? Because like you want to have the audience overlay their own personality as much as possible. So if they did have a personality, actually, here's the thing: Girls Frontline 2, the commander does actually have quite like a bit of a personality. I mean, I play the female one, so like, you know, whatever. But the male one, it's because like you have so much lore from the first game that you actually kind of are your own character. Like, you're not actually that competent in real life. Like, come on, let's be honest. He's always like the commander in that game is super competent because of how many years he has under the belt. But I guess it is kind of self-insert if you have played Girls Frontline 1 and then, well, Girls Frontline regular and then Girls Frontline 2, and then you carried on your self-insertness from that game to the next. So you already know the lore, so like you're like are the guy, you know what I mean? But for me, I don't know anything about the first game, so it's just like it's just a mysterious person, lots of mysterious past footnote thingies. And what have I not run around as in a while? I feel like Nicole. I've not run around to you as you in a while. Wait for 3.0 when Wise and Bell become playable, but you didn't get to choose at the beginning of the game. Bruh. Oh, bruh. Yeah, they could actually do something like that. They really could. Yeah, they could do something. Yeah, like if Wise and Bell ever become playable, and then you can only roll for the one that is like you don't own because you're like the main character, so you automatically like, you know, like how do I say? So like you don't get the thing. It's just like because you can't play them as well as being the main character yourself. So like, well, that's painful, bro. I don't even hate Wise. I think his character's okay, his character's like decent. I feel like if he switched the thing, I would be saying the same thing about Belle. If I had Wise as my protagonist and I had Belle, I'd be like, okay, Belle's okay-ish. You know what I mean? Because it just plays such a second fiddle. Like he's just like, oh well, I'll be at home and doing my HDD and holding down the fort. Yeah, you go out there, little sis, and you make things right. You fight the Exaltus hand to hand, and you deal with the actual fun, dangerous stuff. I'll just be here with Fairy, like usual. Like, I feel like he talks to Fairy more than me, you know? And they don't like each other. So hung up on Wise, lol. Well, how'd I say it? I tend to just talk about whatever I want to, like, talk about for a very long time. Like, if I pick a subject, I'm going to talk about it for ages. So I think Belle's cute, though. I think she's cuter. No hate to the people who did pick Wise, though, or do self-insert into Wise. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is your game. What am I gonna do? Knock on your door and be like, stop. What the fuck? That's just so weird. Alright. Relentless hater. Yeah, I'm, like, literally, like, a hater. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just, it's just something in me. Just loves to hate things. I know people are like, well, like, shouldn't you do your, like, isn't hatred a negative emotion? Not really. It's an emotion of passion. And boy, can't you feel my passion running through this game? Shut up. Okay. What is even there to do? I've been just walking around and talking. As per usual. I guess I could do these. Hatred is valid. Yeah, I always love hating. I'm such a big hater. Okay, it's this guy. Can I do burnout? Oh, okay. I have to take it one step at a time. Oh, that's boring. And I just beat this guy up in Lost Void. Now I gotta beat him up like 3 other times? Sure. I can't believe I streamed for like 113 hours though. Like, actually legit. Like, technically I streamed more than that. So, that's crazy. Oh wait, I picked the wrong thing. Can I restart? Okay. I wasn't reading. I was just doing whatever. I was in my Lost Void mode. I was just clicking the random shit. I don't know. No, it's just I only bring this up because I feel like I think a lot of in a lot of my life, people have always said, "Why am I such a negative Nancy?" I think that's why I'm like kind of being defensive. But like, here's the thing. I mean, at this point, it's just like, well, I guess I am a negative Nancy. Carry on. Wow, this guy's kind of rude. Okay, I'm just gonna call it on. Unless you're gonna disappear. Oh my god, you're such an asshole. Because when he roars, I'm just like, wait a minute, he's disappearing, isn't he? Fuck it, whatever. We're not looking for perfect performance. We're looking for this guy to die. Thanks, invisibility frame. I think this kills. No, is my Yishuan build actually kind of goated? Because, like, I remember when I was building her, I was like, wow. This is, like, I think, like, one of my luckiest characters in terms of stat rolls. Now I'm kind of curious. Is she good? Because, like, I've never really had much of an issue with her, like, build-wise. I feel like, I feel like I could be rolling a few more better discs or something. Let me see. Are you my pride? Are you actually my pride of my collection, or am I just misremembering and you're lying? Okay, this is a stat line, right? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know the checkpoints. Well, what am I doing? Well, let's just look at the rolls. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Oh, this is bad. Okay, this is not that great. So, do I got anything better? Huh? I guess. It's been so long since I farmed this domain. I don't think I have anything else. Okay, this is Okay, this side just suffers. This side is like, wow, that's pretty good. Okay, she's not actually the apple of my eye or whatever. Toxic positivity is bad as constant negativity. I believe the scientific term is glazing. I got 36 effective rolls on my Yishuan. How about you? I never checked a ZZZ relic evaluator. I've never done it. Maybe I could, but I don't know. As long as they pass the thing for me, I'm not too much in like a rush to figure out whether or not. I mean, I think the only bitch ass I was like really mad about was Hugo, but because like yes, like you have to hit the 100% crit rate, so that his total eyes actually fucking crits. Best viewers on stream, boo. What about not you? Haha, haha. She has had 3 reruns. Truly the Robin of ZZZ. But she's had 3 reruns already. I don't know. Do people bite every single time she comes back? Like, was the last banner so successful that they were like, damn, we gotta bring her a 3rd time around? I wish they used teal instead. Okay. You know, his EP song was actually a fucking banger. Alright. It was like all that throat singing. Man, that was cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think the last 3 discs, I whiff on like 2. At the very least. Whatever, as long as she still clears. HSR, I'm a bit more stringent because like I think it's more it is really dependent on your relics. Like it's like there's less there's less variables to manipulate. Therefore, there's more. The reason why you fail certain things is because of your relics. Like it's like because there's not many options to pick from. It's probably gonna be your relics that need improvement. So, because like as easy as you got like, oh well, your rotations aren't that good, or your skill management isn't that good, or whatever. Well, that all changes though. My skill issue is gonna get fixed. You know why? Because of Ye Guang. She's gonna fix my skill issue, meaning she's gonna completely ignore the fact that I have skill issue, and I'm just gonna kill everything. Like I watched a video, and it says just to keep her in her white mode the most. Like if she ever drops out of it, the most important thing you're supposed to be doing is getting back into it. So I'm just like, okay. And then Xiao is like mandatory with her. But that's not that big of a deal since she's free. I just need to build. Oh, shit. I've done nothing to build her. I've done nothing to pre-build. Well. Wait, do they have an event where you can get all that, the little free bits by doing quests or something? I know they did something like that for Haramasa, didn't they? Or am I getting confused with HSR? They do that sometimes. Oh no, Haramasa did have that, where like you could get him to level 40 using like the things they gave for free. Will Haramasa ever come back on Banner? I mean, I know that nobody's like fucking lining up at all to see him again, but I'm just wondering. My alt has Haramasa's engine. I rolled it for fun because I don't take any of my alts really that seriously in this game. Like, I don't play my alts at all, really. Ah, fuck off. Bite, haha, because Zealot is a shark. I get it. Yeah, see, somebody recognizes my cleverness. Yeah, right. I mean, in terms of cleverness. People are complaining that they're getting worse at the game because they have Miyabi and Yishu and don't even want to imagine what Ye would do to people. Xiao has that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I don't really exactly gotta pre-farm too much for Xiao. If it's like at least to level 50 or something. And then we can just take it from there. Yishiguan will definitely make people worse at the game. I'll promise you that. She's gonna make me worse at the game. Hell yeah. She can make me worse. Alright. But yeah, I've just never been that great at like reaction games. Cause like, okay. I've never been good at rhythm games. And ZZZ's all combat games are essentially just rhythm games at the end of the day. You put in a certain amount of inputs to get what you want. You know what I mean? To get what to time, and you have to time the inputs at the exact moment to get the thing that you want. And then you have to react to the enemy as well on beat. So I will be face rolling. I will be face rolling too. I'm just not that. I've never been good at fighting games, and I've never been good at rhythm games. So even though I don't try to be good at rhythm games, but I do play like Skullgirls Mobile, so like there's my attempt at fighting games. It's not learning any fucking combos, that's for sure. Alright. Like input combos. You for Skullgirls Mobile, if you want to use like a special move, you just gotta like hit the button that makes the thing go boop. And then you just have to know how the boop buttons combo together. But that's it. You don't actually got to put inputs in to make the boop happen. You just got to click the button that makes the boop happen. Oh, is there anything else to be doing? I could play auto chess. Oh, I'd rather die. All right. What was even the last thing here? I don't think that was that good. I don't really know what to do. Oh, I don't feel like it. You know what? It's probably just reading. I don't care. Oh, I gotta put eye drops in my eye. Give me a second. Twenty some odd hours to 2.5. The wait is killing me. Do people already have the update? I mean, I know that sometimes Asia's ahead. Asia and Europe is ahead. I know that they get the patch sooner, but I just don't know by how much. Hi guys.
Ah, you're just in time. This,
I figured since the proxy has been training here, you would be more as for the details. Yanagi.
yes. Your deputy chief even sent, according to HSO, with
Okay.
person is acting up.
So two bad bitches discuss their joint slay, and I'm just here like a labubu on one of their backpacks. Okay.
They're letting all sorts of ether. So now those
So you're saying,
Master, as your one in based on the current Master can use the
solid plan.
command received. Judging by your face,
I don't think this is gonna be interesting.
It's in your hands now, Prox.
Yep, this is not interesting at all. They're just like, keep training. Sure. Sure, I'll do that. Thought these big patches dropped at the same time globally. I have no idea. Maybe that's the case. I just assumed it was going to go by HSR standards. But they all do it at the same time. I don't know. I mean, what, 20 hours? That drops at like, oh, East Coast wise. Sorry, I yawned. But East Coast wise, that drops like late at night for me. So I don't know if anybody's gonna want to watch me do it late at night.
Master, the city, for example.
Don't worry, Barry. I'm all
Praise received. One more thing. Starting now, you may access this.
I kind of feel sad my OP Deus Ex Machina fairy thing is only used to like find people in the hollow nowadays. But you know, whatever. Okay, fine. I'll do the goddamn intro. Okay. You know, for the amount of times I've said I'm a face roller, you know, I think it's pretty obvious at this point that I can't play Haramasa. I just don't know. Like, has there actually been that many electrical options? Like electric options? I mean, I know there's Seed, there's Trigger. Okay, fine. I skipped Obol, so like, oh screw me. All right. I was trying to find her. Okay. I don't get this. I'm gonna admit it. I didn't read shit because you know I don't particularly feel like my eyes are up to task. But okay, this is gonna be easy. This better be easy. Yo, I'm so bad at gathering these guys.
Initiate.
I was just like, how long does she float there anyway? I pressed EX. Ah, you're so mean. Okay, this seems relatively easy.
Resistance is futile.
That was it? Maybe I should have used an ult. I was like, surely something else happens. Surely. Like, I can't even play Banwei. Like, I was just thinking about, man, I do feel kind of sad I'm not going to be able to get him. But, like, I can't even play that guy. Like, I'm just not in the... I'm just not in the, oh, what's the word again? Okay, I'm forgetting how to say the phrase. Honestly. I'm just not the type of guy to learn, like, combos and stuff. I mean, I already said I was pathetic at fighting games, so... Does it really matter if you're stunned? A little.
Disappointing. Take this. Yin and yang. Release. Evil shall be heard.
I don't care. Eat shit. When is this guy gonna actually die? Or can this guy, like, not die? Yeah. I wonder if she names her little ethereal projectiles. I would have. I mean, she named that ethereal dog, didn't she? Why do you keep flashing yellow, but you're not attacking me? I know you got corrupted, but what am I doing? Okay, I'm zoning out.
Disappointing.
I don't think I gotta lock in, though.
Take this. Sit still.
This doesn't feel like it. Like, this does not feel like a lock-in scenario.
I don't think today's work.
Okay. Okay, I'm getting kind of bored. I'm just hitting this guy, but nothing's happening. Other than just accumulating score. Will I ever use my technique point? The crowd asks. Yes, yes I will.
Disappointing.
I don't know. Sure, why not? I've not even used a single dial in ult. Maybe it's noticeable. Okay, look, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Am I supposed to feel something? Just hitting this thing. Shall be purged. Okay, I did it. What else is there to say? Alright. Damn, they really made me sit there for like the whole 33 minutes. Not 30 minutes, but I mean the whole 3 minutes. Just hitting the shit out of this thing. I feel like once I meet like a threshold, they should just cancel it. Maybe I didn't meet it. It was like 60,000 like Deadly Assault. 65,000 I think is Deadly Assault is like killing the whole thing. Oh wow. I didn't realize how many goodies were in this thing. Well, I know that I don't know if hard mode reset. I didn't do the first hard mode then. I feel kind of bad, but okay, bro's just aura farming in front of the fissure. Do I really need to? This is optional. You know what optional means optional. Alright. Well, I only have one electrical character. Why do I always say electrical? I only have one electric character that can actually pilot, okay? So, whatever. Final battle. Yeah, I'm not sitting here doing optional. What the hell? Wrong guy. There is no threshold in this. It's just a high score 400k hard mode to get all the rewards, and it hasn't been reset yet. Okay, so I thought I might have missed the first one, like last patch or some shit. Like I thought maybe there's like already one that happened, and then it reset this patch. But I didn't do the one last patch. But I'm hearing what you're saying. There has been no reset. This is the first one ever. So I guess that brings me some relief. Although it doesn't really change the amount of polychromes again in the end, in each of the circumstances. Why not? I'll just bring my funny team. No, I want to bring Dylan actually, right? Do I want to bring Dylan? Your phone linging. Alright. Where's attack? Okay, sure. But I don't know which one's better. Hold on. I guess I'll be using ult quite a bit actually, because of Dylan. Yeah, whatever. I don't care anymore. Oh my gosh. Alright, thank you for the clarification though. Because, like, I know I could have searched it up online before about my particular question, but, like, I'm glad that you just told me straight up. So I didn't have to actually go search it up. Man, searching up things these days is, like, so dog shit. I'm, like, literally trying to find, like the meaning of something, right? Like, in, like, Romanized Russian or something. And it's like, did you mean Estonian? And I was like, no. Did you mean Indonesia? Like Indonesian? Or it's just like, no. I don't even know if that's the terminology, Romanized Russian, but like, how do I say it? Over this winter break, I haven't really been, like, playing many games. Like, I want to play Overwatch, but I can't because my eyes are bad. So, and like it hurts my eyes trying to track things on the screen. And, you know, ZZZ, I kind of just zone out, so like I don't really gotta track shit, and it's like, you know, it's in the middle of my screen. I don't really gotta stare too hard. So it's like a hack and slash, you know. Yes, it is a comboing game. At the end of the day, if you treat it like a hack and slash, it is a hack and slash. um. Okay, you know what? Let's exit. I mean, maybe that's why I didn't like Genshin. I'm gonna admit it. Is Genshin like? I don't really play Genshin, but like, I played like, you know, I I am like the target demographic for Genshin if you think about it, because like I played previous uh previous Hoyo games like before Genshin like ever even published. I remember seeing like the announcement like a year back, and like I played Guns Girl Z, and I was just like, yo, like, oh, they're coming out with Genshin. It's gonna be like an open world thingy. Oh, that's crazy. And then I signed up for the pre-registration, and then I played it for one day, but got so overwhelmed with like all the shit I felt like I was having to stop and collect. I was just, I don't want to play this anymore, and I stopped playing. Let our souls resonate. Phone ringing. I know, wait. Again! I like the fact that I could just keep on singing. The phone is ringing and I keep on singing. Ah, I pressed the X. Sing! I like that she has two animations for her ult. I think that's so neat. Die. You know, you're like, why do you roll Orphe if you have none of the Obel Squad? I just thought she was cute. And I like having two characters in one. It's like, something about that bargain binning in me. It's just itched. Oh, it's this annoying shit. You know, I was watching this video recently, and it was about, like, how, like, you should regret if you didn't pull Dylan. And I was just like, kinda true. I don't know. She just power creeps so many stunners. It's, like, kinda crazy. Like, no shot. She just gets to call on an ult. Because your phone is linging. Orphe is great. I like Orphe. I realized from playing HSR, I have a penchant for like characters that are not supposed to be main DPS, like sub DPS characters, but like you play them like main DPS. I know that Seed has like the whole thing where you can play two attackers with her. Like that's her little special traces or ability thingies, but like I personally, it's just like, I don't know. I like Orphe better. Like, even though they're like, oh shit, okay. Maybe I should have called on Astro one more time. I didn't pay attention to the timing at all. I didn't like Dylan, no cigar. Damn. Doesn't care about the meta. The pie bucket does not concern themselves with the meta. I just like Orphe. I think her horn and her beret thing is really cute. And I like having a tail that can actually talk. I liked Huahua. You know, I rolled for Huahua the first time she came out. And people were like, oh, Huahua, she's a worse healer than everybody. The only thing she's got going for is the energy thing. And look who's laughing now. She's still one of the only supports that can do energy, can give you energy. And people still fucking use her. So, sucks to suck, I guess. Oh, oh wow, this is really the anomaly arbitration, bro. Even though I think did this come before anomaly arbitration? I don't remember, bro. But Bondway, Baselge 11 is getting buffed, and the new patch is right there. Yeah, see, it's just such inconvenient timing, and now like not like I never understood, but like now more than ever I understand that Hugo and Lighter's banner placement was so shite. I mean, fortunately for me, I got Lighter really early, so I could roll Miyabi, and they gave out so many pulls during Miyabi's phase that I was just like, you know, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. And then Yixuan, I rolled Hugo anyway too because I really liked him, and I'll say, yeah, I didn't give a fuck. And now we're stuck at the same impasse as with Bondway here, and he doesn't have enough to tip me over, man. Like, at least Hugo was easy to play, you know, and I had Lighter already. So it's just like, well, I already fulfilled all the criteria that's, like, kind of the niche criteria anyway. I mean, Hugo's whole team is just holding M1, so... That's such a me team! Alright, and then the big explosive... You hit one button to get the big explosive number at the end. Wow, you really know how to hit my noggin right there. You're hitting the receptors quite readily. Let me think. What am I supposed to play? Okay, let's plot this. My anomaly. Wait, trial use? Oh my god, I actually get to try these guys? Holy shit, okay. Maybe it is not like the anomaly arbitration. They're actually being way nicer to you here, because you can actually use characters you don't own. Well, you know how it is. I definitely know how to play these characters, by the way. Wait, this is not Opal, is it? This is Opal. This is an Opal guy. Okay. Definitely know how to play these characters. You're gonna see the best Soldier Zero gameplay you've ever seen. I don't own any of these guys. Okay. We're gonna use Yixuan here. Because I am lazy. If we're gonna put all our effort into doing the final battle with the team I never use, then cut me some slack, man. Let me use a team that's like gonna face roll this. And I'm pretty sure I could just do my own team though for this. I think I have enough characters to do my own team. Oh, what do I do? Nah, shy. No, I want to put Dylan here, but then I don't. I want to put Dylan up there. Oh my god. Can't we just split the yin yang part of her? You know, maybe I put the white Dylan down here and then the black colored Dylan up here. You know what I mean? Oh, wouldn't that be just easy? Wouldn't that be peachy keen? Alright. You know, sometimes I realize I use such boomer aphorisms. Is that the word? I use such boomer ways of saying things. Alright. But isn't it part of my charm? Ish. Wait, this is... I put the tacker one on that one, right? Okay, what did see? Tack agents, specialty, tack, electric damage... Days, chain, days. Oh, I don't know which one would actually be more useful for the Orphe team. Um, I'm gonna do that one just to have like a one of each. It's like getting like buying a set of cookies and you get one sugar, one chocolate chip, and then one. No, nobody ever takes raisin. So I'm fucking lying, dude. All right, makes you seem refined, monocle. I remember the word. Not really. I don't think I'm refined at all. Like, I think it's pretty obvious. If anyone streams, they're like already a mongrel. So, oh, I need to set up Lucia, bro. Yeah, maybe I should have put Dylan on the other team because like this team is kind of OP on itself, like just with Lucia and Yishuin. Oh my god. Okay. Never mind. I'm lying. Depending on who's piloting, that might not even be true. Okay. Eat shit, loser. Where's Lucia? Do I even have the Ether Veil set up? Okay, I kind of do. Oh, whatever. I'm calling. Hello, hotline. All right. Calling one more. Calling one more. I don't want to ever see you again, man. One more. Hiya. Wow, cleaned up like a wine spill. Alright. Yeah, okay. I got a dip. Have a good one. See ya, pie bucket. P cut key. PB cut. P cut key. P key. P. Ah, piss off. Ah! Trying my best. It's hard being illiterate. Can I ever be good at grouping? Is that like a skill only people who take trips to the mountain to learn from masters ever learn? Oh shit. I was like, what the hell is this gigantic thing that just spawned in my face? I heard that Yeshig Wong, she could just like bust open like all the crab legs on this guy. Like in like one swipe. Oh, okay. Yeah, sing it! Well, I didn't really use any ults. I love you guys. You guys are so much fun to play together. I love playing Lighter. He's like the only guy I can actually consistently dodge on for some reason, even though he has like the shortest dodge out of all of them. Plus, he has like that anti-interrupting when he's like punching people, so that's great. That's literally the greatest. Ah, wait, I didn't mean to click that button. God damn it. Take me back. I see a lot of people complaining about like Orphe's lower half in terms of her design, and I kind of agree, but like at the same time, I'm like, this is easy dog. Like I wasn't expecting anything more. Oh god, I'm whiffing my fucking eye drops. It's the holiday season. The holiday season. I'm about to use a team I don't ever think I'm ever rolling for. Like, the only one I think out of the bunch I would ever think about rolling for is maybe like Seed for like the double attack thing if they keep friggin' shilling it, or Trigger because she's just another stunner that's useful. Wait, no, I know how to play this character. Wait, no, I don't really, but okay, you fill up the bar thing.
Move behind me. I'm on it. Keep looking. I'm not late for much.
Okay, and I want to like gather marks on Zombie. All right.
Sorry, guess I couldn't control my strength. No escape.
Okay, you're supposed to hold down EX. Okay.
Crushing the enemy seems easy.
Okay, and I'm supposed to pile drive on this guy.
But here's a second round.
Okay, you're supposed to also dodge a lot on Soldier Zero, so you can get the little tag marks as well.
Move behind me.
Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna missile. Aren't you supposed to do the triple on me? Okay, whatever, man.
Saw that coming.
Wait. Ah, here comes the triple. Okay.
Flip the switch.
Oh my god.
Boosting firepower.
Wow, why is your voice so loud sounding? Okay. Seed is missing her best sub DPS unit. A lot of agents work with her, but aside from Orphan, none of them take advantage of her stuff.
The enemy, give him a full salvo.
But Seed doesn't gain all of Orphe's benefits. Yeah, I know that they're not like a perfect synergy on, I think, Orphe's end.
Adjusting for wind.
Or Orphe, or Seed's end. I don't even know, man. But I know that they're not not considered a perfect synergy for some reason. Even though it would probably be better for both of their sales if they were.
Stay on your feet.
That felt good.
I heard that they didn't sell that well. Which is like, you know, I guess I contributed to that problem. But like, I'm not gonna buy a product I don't really care for, you know? So, eat shit, I guess. You should have just made a more convincing product if you wanted me to buy them. IMO, but...
Crushing the enemy seems easy peasy now.
This bullet. Reach its mark. Ether vision.
I can't really control my strength. Maintain fire.
Here, saw that coming.
Ow! I saw that. You got fucking totaled. Well, I did, but... Okay. I'm dodging. I'm not really paying attention, but I'm dodging now. Look, see? Forgive me. Oh my fucking god, okay. Did Ambi get reworked yet? Oh, okay.
Recalibrating.
A perfect conduit. What is it they say? Reduced to ash. Need a shower? It's ready.
I'm just not a feet guy. I gotta admit it. Oh shit. Oh, that's so weird. It just took me out of my fun zone. Alright. Oh, I got an ass with that? That's crazy. My god, I got hit like 10 times in a row. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go, what the hell? Okay, whatever. I'll take it. I'm not picky. Zombie, yeah, she got reworked. Next pack she gets buffs along with it, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I haven't played the reworked zombie until now, I guess. Yeah, hold on. let me confirm it with my own eyes, because I might be talking about shit I don't even know. Okay, so wait, are you saying next patch she gets reworked? Because, like, I don't really feel that special. Oh, just now. Okay. I'm sorry I insulted you.
Number 0.
Still don't feel that special though. Oh, oh.
I may be slow.
Oh, yeah, but you can see the characters I never pulled for.
The Eye of Obel.
Obel.
Standing by.
I never rolled Caesar. You know, people keep saying I need Caesar, but I don't need Caesar. God, just because I have so much skill issue doesn't mean I need Caesar, bro. Alright. Never got Ching Yi. I just not really. I got Juwen really early on, but if I didn't get her really early on, I don't think I would have rolled for her. Like, rolled to try to get her completely.
Is
She really needs a rework, though. Like, I guess she's kind of still usable. Not really. I got her in like 40, so.
28 Zhuyuan ready.
Let me
And I didn't like Chingy's gameplay because you have to keep tapping the goddamn button to do her little nunchuck field, electric field. That was so annoying, dude. I was trying to get Jufufu, but I never managed to. And then the time when Jufufu reran, Dylan was next patch, and I was just like, well, if we were going to put them on a balance scale, I'm pretty sure we all know who's going to fucking sink their end, and that's Dylan. So, yeah, Jufufu, sorry. You don't make the cut. Alright. And then Trigger, on our rerun, I just didn't have enough pulls because I wanted the thing after her. And what was the thing after her? Lucia? Maybe. I can't remember. Okay.
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself.
I'm sorry I'm not getting you, man. You're so cool. You're like Ramatra and Zenyatta's baby that got transplanted from Overwatch to ZZ.
no matter where we
I already know I bitched about this character enough. Like, I love her hair. I love her little beret thing. I love her eyes. It's just everything else on the bottom half, I'm just like, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like your bottom half.
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself.
a new case to
And that's why, here's the thing. I never really liked Yishuan's design in the first place. It's like, okay, but I was never really that enthusiastic about it. And then you're trying to resell me that shit with this?
no matter where we go.
Then, like,
You is the
you're not catching me. I'm not going in the net. You're gonna have to fish harder. And you're like, well, why did you roll Lucia? Meta. Meta.
promise you'll love it.
You don't like Yadari? Who would have thought? Yeah, crazy, right? But like, no, it's just Yadari just has weak, like I think like one of the weakest characterizations so far within ZZZ because a lot of her characterization it has to do with getting her out of her situation and making her relive her trauma, sort of. But like at the end of the day, does that really tell us who she is? She went through terrible things and she had a terrible curse upon her. But like I don't really know what she likes to do other than like write, and I guess she's like generally a nice person for all the shit that happened to her. She's quiet, she's soft spoken, she just wants to live a peaceful life, and I mean that's cool. But personally, I'm just not really by personal preference, I just don't really like characters that are just like, you know, peaceful. Do you like Yishuan's alt costume? I was actually thinking about getting it because I think I liked it a lot more.
Misfortune and disaster.
But I didn't like Yishuan enough to do it. I like the blue. But then I'm always biased towards blue. Yeah, I like it more.
Help you ward off misfortune and disaster. What brings you here this time?
It's nice.
Ward off
But
misfortune
I don't really care. Like, yeah, the costume has to be really stand out for me to buy it. Like, I didn't even buy their costumes. And these are really nice. I think they're cute. But like, I don't really care for beach theme stuff. I don't care for beaches. This is cute. I just don't care. I just don't care for beaches. So, I couldn't get Yishin's alt because when she walks, the leggy makes a scratching sound and I can't stand it. Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
ward off misfortune and
I don't really play my game with high volume at all, so
misfortune and disaster.
I don't think I would have noticed it. I have all my things really quiet. I play like my games with no volume really most of the time. And you're like, wow, that's like a psychopath thing. But like, yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess.
Standing by. Only the brave will. You know.
I wish I got you. You're kind of cool. I wonder what it means as a player. If like what could you tell about me by the characters I've skipped? You know what I mean?
I am the new king. We fighting? Number 0.
Like I know I have like previous streams where I've talked about Yudari. I think last stream I actually talked a lot about Yudari. About her characterization. It's probably on YouTube somewhere, honestly. My Twitch VOD thingy, I'm kind of like, it's kind of messy. So, I mean, there's just a couple buttons I need to hit for it to actually upload properly, but I always just keep forgetting, in all honesty.
Let me be known. Only the brave standing by.
You have a preference, that's for sure. I mean, but obviously that tells people I have a preference, of course. Because then, like, I bought all these guys, but I didn't buy that one. So obviously there's something I find more distinguishing about these characters than the latter. But, you know, I like her blue hair. Alright. Like, there's things I like about them, but it's just like, you know, the last node. Oh my god, I have to read the goddamn story. Okay. RP mode. What is this? Why is this thing? Okay. Okay, the final last node. Wait, wrong guy. Okay. Can I bring 2 Lucias? Curious. Alright. Okay, no. Okay, obviously I could put them all on the same team. But I'm just wondering if I could, I'll put you on this one so I can free up Dylan. Alright. Okay, now can I put this in this? Oh, okay, I can't. I can only use one. Oh, okay. Okay. Asshole. This, and then this. Well, this is optional. Thank God Kamano's optional. I don't like fighting Kamano. Mostly because it's like a little annoying. Well, here we go. I mean, I have Evelyn, you know? It's just like, why don't you just roll Evelyn? I mean, not roll, but run Evelyn instead. I don't... Hehe, I like my Orpheus. Alright. I just think it's a fun team. Alright. What the heck? Whatever. I don't care. Why are these both rupture? Okay, I misread. I just assumed this would be the days one again, but... okay. Whatever, take me there. Take me to fight. I don't know, though. I mean... Then what's your favorite character, Tagger? If you have a favorite character. I don't personally have a favorite character within CCC, I don't think. Like, there's not, like, one character I'm just like, whoa. I have not found the special. Yeah, I wish I knew... I remembered to set up Astra faster. I always forget. I mean, like, here's the thing. If you say Yadari's your favorite character, I'm like, literally, I don't, like, I'm not judging. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, then she's your favorite character. I know I have my opinions, but it's not like I'm gonna, like, be like, ah, I'm the only one right here, you know? People have a reason for liking their characters, you know, even if they haven't really thought about it themselves. Soldier 11, since she was the first S rank I pulled, she carried me through endgame since day one. Oh, a Soldier 11 enthusiast. You know, one of my chatters once I tried to teach me how to you do the rhythm on Soldier 11, and I'm like, I'm kind of dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. I always like mistime it. So I'm hyped for the buffs. Yeah, I always appreciate like the buffs because like some people, even though I personally acknowledge that I don't have like a preference towards like certain characters more than others, I acknowledge that other people do. So like when they can't play their favorite character anymore, like they lose a lot of motivation for like playing the game at all, and I don't really want that to happen. I want people to enjoy this game, even though we enjoy it in different ways. And besides, you know, usually they have like the greatest insights on a particular character, and they're the ones making like the guides for certain characters and stuff. Like, oh, I really enjoy playing, I don't know, frickin' Dylan. I'm making a Dylan guide, so you know the ins and outs of Dylan. You know, I'm not doing that. I'm just fucking streaming playing games, you know? I'm doing like the lowest denominator of content. So her rhythm is changing with her kit, so LOL. And also hyped that the devs said they wanted to buff all standard S ranks. Yeah, I am very surprised. HSR is not like that at all. Like, literally, Zila is the same. Zila is the same. I rolled Zila, but I got her for really cheap. I want her on, like, 3 pity. So, like, you know, I didn't lose as much as other people did. But for those who... I have a friend that did E6 Zila. And you know, how's them apples doing? Dunno. Not the greatest investment of all time. That's for certain. Okay. Ow. I fucking switched my thing. I should have parried. I kind of like this music. It's like that, like very ticky. Help me kill this thing. HSR is such a sad state. I think I'm gonna drop it. Oh, really? I mean, okay, I admit it's not in the greatest state it has been. Okay, it has been losing its luster, I do admit, you know? And there's no shame in saying that I don't really want to be doing this anymore. Because, like, at the end of the day, all things have to come to an end. And you could, you know, a lot of the time I see that people are like, oh, this game is shit now, you know? But, like, at the end of the day, just part of it is just you be tired of it. You're just tired of it. And there's no shame in moving on to different and greener pastures. In patch 2.5 for HSR, every 1.0 unit was basically unusable. It's not great. Yeah. And they come out, Nova Flares come out so fucking slow. Like, okay. And Jinglu, even after her Nova Flare, was kind of shite. Like, why would you ever run Jinglu over any other HP scaling people? At least Blade has kind of a caveat, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Blade is actually kind of a cheap guy to run. But Jinglu is, like, her. Light Cone doesn't synergize with her anymore. And she hogs a lot of, like, the HP scale. She hogs a lot, but she doesn't have that much... She can't really manipulate the modifiers you can put on. Like, if you have, like, a follow-up attack modifier, you can use Blade. If you have, like, HP thingy that cuts down your HP, you can do that. But, like, Jinglu, I feel like it's just, like, okay, now she can stay in her state basically permanently with the Hyacine LC. Okay, but, like, is she really putting out the numbers she needs to? Not really. She doesn't frequently attack enough. Like, she still has the issues of being, like, a hyper carry. So... In ZZZ, I'm still clearing with standard units. The strongest Miyabi team is Sokaku Lycon. Yeah, I know they've been trying to like fucking kill that thing for like all the bosses that they're shilling and stuff is like really trying to kill that comp, but they're not managing it. I don't think like people are still finding success with it. So I mean, salute to all you guys playing that still. I really suck at Sokaku, so I'm not even gonna bother. But at least people are still showing it's like viable. You know what I mean? I'm not playing right at all. I'm playing like garbage. No, I didn't want to stun on her. Alright, whatever. Fuck this. Jinglu was so sad. Blade works because of his follow-up attacks and he's on standard lost banner so he can grow. Jinglu can't. Mono Ice Team is so funny to me. ZZ. Yeah, it's just like, I think it's just the oddity of the fact that Sokaku can put out so much anomaly. Like, anomaly shred on her bar is like kind of crazy. Not shred, but like she can fill the anomaly bar so quickly. It's just like, oh, okay. She's just like some fake-ass anomaly character. Hitting buttons. Yeah, I'm kind of a genius at doing that. People say I'm like the best button hitter ever. Okay, I missed that button. Okay, even that's debatable? Oh my gosh. Where's my identity, man? I'm starting to have a crisis. Embrace refinement. Why don't you go back home? Okay, like, Isolde's so cool. I wish they made her a playable character, but I get why they didn't, but... Because, like, for her story, she wanted to die. Like, that was a whole character, but, like, she just wanted to exact revenge. And her whole life was about doing that. The Yishiguang is made for you. Yeah, fraud alert. Okay. But, yeah, Yishiguang is made for me. I watched some of her gameplay and I'm like, perfect. This is exactly the thing I need to slam my head against on the keyboard. And I'll get like a 20k. It's a pity that people like me kind of exist. I admit that. Like, when like people are like, I want ZZZ to be a skill-based game, you know? But like, sorry, filthy casual coming in. And, like, is that kind of, like, guilt enough to assuage me to, like, not play the game? Nah. If the ZZZ devs are catering to it, then, like, you know, that's how it is. That's what they intended the game to be. They intended Yishiguang to be good, like, then yeah. My existence does not change it. Now there needs to be a range. There's a whole Reddit holding out that she will come back. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, probably Zolde mains or something. Alright. Now there needs to be a range. The game should be for a wider audience. Street Fighter 6 did the same thing and it thrived. Yeah, I mean, I don't really, like, how I say, I was trying to fish what side of the fence you were on, but it seems like you're on a reasonable side of the fence. So some people believe that's like, oh, this ruining the integrity of the game. The game had no goddamn integrity in the first place, okay? Like, for real? All right. Like Banyue, you can play Banyue and you can get all those little feelings out about this being a skill-based game, I guess. But like, you know, there are going to be the inverse of those characters as well. Reasonable. Why? Do you have some unreasonable takes I'm unaware of? I mean, I don't mind having unreasonable takes because, like, you know, for all the hemming and hawing I do, you know what I mean? I'm actually not like full of I'm not full of hostility. I'm not very hostile. Hostile? Is that the word? You know, the fact that hospitable and hostile sound so similar in the first place is just like, what the fuck? Oh, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, then, I don't know. I mean, hot takes are always pretty good, but like, yeah, yeah. Like I don't even mind. I don't even mind when people say like, "Oh, HSR." I mean, ZZZ should have more skill-based stuff. I don't particularly mind. Cause like, yeah, yeah. As long as I get my easy stuff. Hostile, hostile, hospital, hospitable, hot, griddle, hot, tickle, hot, puddle, hot, potato. I guess potato is a bit of a jump. I just wanted to get to hot potato, in all honesty. Complete threshold simulation hard mode? No! You already got me doing easy mode. And it was kind of easy. I do admit. Do I... there's a devil speaking on my left shoulder, and it's like, pull. Pull the 10. It's not like anything's gonna happen! But then I was just like, no! If you use it, then you lose your guarantee! And for a character you just said you weren't gonna roll for anymore. Because you have skill issue. Ah, the demons, they fight. They fight! I should stop clicking this. Alright. We should look at our characters. And remind ourselves of what we do have. And what we don't have. But what we do have is greater than what we don't have. I don't know if... Wait, we shouldn't count the 4 stars though. No, it's still decent. You know, recently I had a bunch of people over my house basically, and it was like way more people than I was ever used to. It wasn't because of like I invited them, but like like I'm just so unused to having so many people around my house. It makes me feel like very itchy for some reason. Not like itchy per se, but like I don't like having so many people over my house because I don't know what's going on with them. Like I don't know what's going like what are they intending to do in my house? And like if they go somewhere I can't see them, then like what are you doing in my house? You know? I mean, like, I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna follow you to the bathroom. I'm just like, you know, if you go into my mom's room or something like that, like, I'm gonna be like, huh, that's kind of weird, right? Like, don't go into my mom's room. Don't go into my room. You know what I mean? I mean, they weren't like, anybody within my friend group or anything like that, but like, I don't know. It's just like so weird. It's just such a weird feeling. Maybe because I never really had that much friends to begin with. Like I've never had like 10 people over at a time, and they're like, I say all of them are my friends, by the way. Then I'm just like, what? You know? There are places off limits. Pull out Ellen, show those demons who's boss. No! Not rolling Ellen, even though her W engine is really cute looking. Her W engine is very cute. There are places off limits, yes. Well, yeah, but it's just like I think I'm just kind of skeeved out by like the not even like if they go somewhere they're not supposed to, but just like the idea of having so many people over in my house. You know what I mean? It's just like so many people just like messing with my territory. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but I might have a lizard brain. I might have a bit of an ape brain when it comes to these sorts of things. Like sometimes I like also pick up on how people smell. Like some people are like, no, they don't smell like anything. No, they smell a lot. Like they smell like something. Like they smell like themselves. But like sometimes people smell super unpleasant, and it's not like because it like stinks or whatever. It's just very strong, and it's just like I just keep smelling you, man. Is that rude? I don't know. Because like sometimes I go over to people's house and you open the door and you're just like, whoa, like this house smells like you guys. And it's just so strong. It's like sitting in like an onion or something. Like I swear, like what I think about like 1 or 2 times I've entered in somebody's house and like my eyes watered because I was just like, damn, that is like you guys smell it yourselves. And they don't even smell they don't smell bad. It's not like, oh, this reeks. Like, it's like, damn. It's like, I smell your family smell, like, so hard. Now, it would be rude to smack them and yell at them to take a shower. No, I would not do that. They don't smell. I'm saying that they don't smell. And they don't, if they took a shower, it wouldn't it wouldn't do anything because they smell like themselves. Um, it's like their natural human scent, but like sometimes people just smell so strong. And then imagine having 10 people. Oh my god. You can tell how much I don't really like how to say go into big group gatherings with the vocabulary I'm using. Well, the ways I'm like saying things. I don't know. I how do I say this? I spend like most of my time alone, mostly because it's like how to say it? There's a lot of like there's a lot of things in this world that kind of like, oh man, it is a bit of a sensory trip to just like experience. So, look at these guys go. Don't they know that I'm like the only person who matters in Young Koi Summit as a disciple? LOL. They should stop training. Man, I'm so mean. Oh, that's her last name? That's a cute last name. I didn't know that was her last name. Nah, I get it. I get hiding my hole most days. But like, here's the thing: it's hiding my hole being like the reason why I can't really stand this stuff. Because like, if I'm always in a sensory, uh, an anti-sensory area, then when I go to to sensory area, I'm just like, oh, there's too much. Because like I'm always living in an anti-sensory thing. Maybe I don't know. Wow, and you're so humble. No, I always shoot this shit with the NPCs and shit and crap like that. I always like, how to say it, when the story happens, I always insult wives. I just think it's really funny. Oh man, I'm so mean. But, you know, like stay at home assistant number 2. Oh man. But then again, if I was playing Wise and my protagonist was Wise and my number 2 was Belle, maybe I wouldn't be as mean. I think I'm actually kind of mean still. My meanness has no bounds. Okay. I could just use up all my energy. What the fuck am I doing? I'm just sitting on my ass. I'm just sitting on my ass. I could use more little chippies. Exposure therapy. It's healthy to put yourself out there, but don't overdo it. Yeah, I mean, how'd I say it? Like I used to have like a lot worse problems being out there. You know what I mean? And I know that like exposure did help me with a lot of things, but it's just like the mountain is grows ever so much taller. The more you scale it, the more you realize that the mountain is taller than you thought in the first place. And I don't think you're ever gonna stop climbing it. Was that Hannah Montana song? It's something about the climb. Oh my god, that's so stupid, bro. Alright. It ain't about how fast I get there. It ain't about what's waiting on the other side or something. It's about the climb. Yep. Never ask me to remember lyrics to songs, by the way. I always butcher them. Like, it's because, like, people just don't, like, how do I say it? When they sing, it's just, like, so hard to decipher what they're saying. And then, it's like, I think the only times I understand what a person's saying is, like, when they enunciate it so clearly. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And then I still get it wrong. Oh, my gosh. Hannah Montana, wow, I haven't heard that in a while. Honestly, it's been so long since I've even heard from Miley Cyrus. I mean, we're not like speed dial best buddies, but I'm just like, wow, I've not heard about her in years. Other than that one song that was like that sounded like that Bruno Mars song. It's like that Bruno Mars song where he's crying like if I was your man, I would take you out for flowers and drinks and dance with you when you wanted to, but then because I was a jackass when we were in a relationship, I didn't do that, and now I regret so much. But then I see you dancing with somebody else because you got over me. I'm just sitting in my chair, my cuck chair, and being like, damn, I should have really done that. But like, you know, we can't always go back in the past. All I can do is just sit here and regret. And then Miley Cyrus is just like, I can buy myself flowers. Yay! So like, yeah, I totally know that. All I did was really okay. I used to work with kids, and the best thing I could do was expose them to everything. Shy kids open up, rowdy kids calm down. All I did was, all I really did was make fun of them. LOL. Yeah, I mean, how'd I say it? Um, hmm, accents. LOL. I mean, how'd I say it? Uh, I'm not unfamiliar with childcare because I've taken like like internet courses on it, sort of. Not like internet courses, but like internet certifications for it. So like I kind of know, but like not really. Like I can't believe shaking baby syndrome is like a widespread issue. I've talked about it on stream before, but like I was just like so distraught when I first learned about it because I was like, what the fuck? I can't believe like people just be shaking their babies. Like they get frustrated with their babies and they shake them, and then their babies are brain damaged for life. And I'll because like their one instance of anger destroyed their life. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that is a sad thing. I just got so depressed when I learned that. Like I'm like you literally like destroyed this part like this child's life. Like this child that can't even do anything. You destroyed their life because you couldn't hold in your anger for like 1 second. Like I don't know, man. That made me so depressed. I'm so glad I was never shaken as a baby. I don't think I was. I don't think I was. I mean, I don't know. Many detractors might say otherwise, but like I don't think I was. But like damn. Damn. That really sucks. That really sucks. Oh my god. I feel like for people who have to had to deal with it, I feel like I'm like the equivalent of that guy on Snap, like that Snapchat meme where it's like, "Oh no, don't kill yourself. You're so sexy." Like when I talk about these kinds of things, but like I don't know how else to convey it. Like damn, like that sucks. Oh no, don't kill yourself. You're so sexy.
Disappointing.
Worked with specialties for 3 years and 8 years at nonprofits. Sad things out there. Getting real defensive. I'm not getting defensive. I'm just getting kind of sad. I think I'm just getting kind of sad. Um, but I just don't feel like how do I say it because I've never had to deal with the real life impact of those situations. I've just heard of that situation. It's just like I feel like my sadness is not as like credible, you know? Cuz like, it's like saying like, like I mean, I guess, it is a bit unreasonable of me. Because I'm just like, well, if I've never gotten in a car crash before, but I say like I'm sorry you got in a car crash, that doesn't really the sentiment isn't really like any less diminished. So I guess I am being unreasonable. I am being very unreasonable. You're feeling empathy. It's hard to put yourself into that headspace, but empathy is never wrong. Well, I guess you're right. Yeah. I guess thanks. Thanks for making me feel less stupid. All right. Wait. Specialized rupture component. Why am I doing rupture? I meant to do attack. God damn it. Fuck. Oh my god. Whatever, man. I get it. I can't believe I'm doing attack. I mean rupture. My god. Do I know how to read? No, I don't. I do not. Recently I realized that like I lost the ability to do British accent. Now, granted, my British accent was pretty bad anyway, but like now I just like cannot grasp it for the life of me. I'm like blop 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 blop, and I'm just like, damn, like, well, you lose it or you use it, man. And I think I lost it because, like, well, I'm an American. I'm not gonna like speak in a British accent for like the majority of my life. Oh boy. Here we go. No, I'm not gonna do my British accent because I just said it was very bad. So like I'm not gonna do it. But I'm just saying it's just kind of crazy how like you like even for something so trivial and meaningless like as like a British accent, it's just like damn I feel kind of sad. feel kind of sad I lost the ability. Even though, like, I wasn't really using it for anything good. Let's just say that. But, you know. Well, no. I wasn't using it in, like, that way. But, like, how'd I say it? Like, okay. Well, not. Why am I saying it, like, that way? Like, I don't know actually what I'm talking about. But, like, you know, it's like, you know, I always found it really funny how they say literally over there. What is it considered? On the island? I don't know. They're technically an island. Yeah, huh? No, but I always found how funny it was how they say literally. They say like literally, and I'm just like, haha, literally. But then I probably say a lot of words weird. Like I say eggplant. That's probably wrong. Like I know they say like I can't even say the goddamn word. But like eggplant must be like a travesty. It's like it's not even shaped like a goddamn egg. It's like why do you call it an eggplant? I don't fucking know, man. It's fun though. Eggplant, aubergine, eggplant, eggplant. Or like I say aluminum. They say like aluminium. Oh my god. That sounds cooler. Aluminium, but like I don't know, aluminum. God, we're so fucked up. Okay. Do I have to head to my slave sweatshop to check on them? Aluminium is also an Australian thing. Huh. Did not know. But it does make sense since like, you know, Australia is like was considered like a prison colony of the British for a very long time. That makes sense. I will never be cool like them. Or you guys. Why am I talking to you guys if I'm just gonna skip all your dialogue? Wait, am I even finished that? I need to finish that, don't I? Aw, shit. Okay. This is easy. Ba 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 ba. You know, it must be kind of hard to do a beauty salon in like a Thyran world. Wouldn't you have to like have people who specialize in certain things? I guess that's already in real life too, in a way. But there's so much more things you have to be good about. You know what I mean? Like good with like wolf hair, and then cat hair, and then God. Well, glad I'm not a cosmologist. Cosmetologist. Is that the word? Cosmetologist. Yay! Alright. I wonder if they ever actually updated his goddamn store. It's been so long since I've been to the store. Let me in. Oh my god, there's some new shit. Okay, let me look. I'm pretty sure I could buy all of them actually, right? Oh, I like this one. I like the orange one better. Wait, yeah, it doesn't matter. I can afford all of them. Wow, balling. I kind of like this one. Wait, I want to put it in my room now. I wish we could put more things on our shelves, but okay. I want to go to 6th Street and I want to go to my room. No, video store, and I want to go to my room. We have called that in real life. They're called animal groomers. But like because Thyrans are like I was talking about Thyrans. Like, because I don't think diamonds want to be treated like like groomed animals. And also, normal animals also exist in this universe. I was talking about Thyrans. Like, how do they deal with Thyran? Like, they probably have to have so many more beauticians dealing with that, like specialties. Lore implications, basically, is what I'm thinking about. All right, hold on. How to put the phone here? Your phone is ringing. All right. I can't fit. I don't like that. Okay. I don't care anymore. Oh, you can put so many things on the shelves now. Whoa, this is huge. All right. You know, I've never been good at interior design. I have to admit it. When I played The Sims, I was so lost. I was like, damn, you can really do anything you kind of want with the presets. And then when faced with that many options, I got kind of like, whoa, okay, this is out of my league. Why can I put down here? They will never let me put anything down here, will they? I can't even put a car down here. I guess because it doesn't have the shelving, I guess I can't put it there. Whatever. It's not a shelf, lol. Yeah, that's what I was slowly coming to the realization. Oh shit. I don't know if I want that many race cars. Can I put this there? Oh my gosh. Nothing fits on this goddamn shelf. Alright. Wait, incoming car crash. Oh, wait, it doesn't fit. Oh. Come on. Okay. This doesn't fit either. What even can fit? It's godforsaken. Nothing. I don't really like coconuts. I'm gonna... Oh, just when I was talking about eggplants. Okay. I kind of like the positioning of this thing, but maybe move it down a bit. How big is this? Oh. Ah, nothing can fit on this goddamn shelf. What's the point? Alright. I can't even move the shelf. Okay. Well, I'm gonna puke. Alright. This thing can't even fit. Okay. What can fit? Okay. I'm getting really mad. What even is this? I feel like this had some significance, but... Oh, I think it was like the star loop. Something on the star loop when we were saving Astra. Can this really not fit? Okay, I keep moving it there and it's not doing anything, so I should really just stop. So cool. I've not edited this thing in a million years. Uh kind of want to do more layering. Too many items placed. Okay, that's why I put everything so disparate. Is that the word? Yeah, I'll just leave it. Discard my chain. Oh, well, I just put it in the same areas. Cool. Now, I don't really look at my room. I feel like nobody really does, but whatever. It's the sentiment that counts. What do you want? Who even talks like that to, like, the Beyonce of the world? What do you want? Oh, I don't even know what I clicked. Because we only have 8 things on the board. It needs to it'll be allowed to have more. Yeah, I wish. Okay. How long have I been streaming? Because, like, almost 3 hours. Alright. I think. I'm stretching. Okay. I think I'm going to call it here. I think I'm going to end stream here. Because my eyes kind of burn. And I want to take a break. Because, like, there's nothing really to do in CCC. I mean, tomorrow is going to be the new patch. But then it's going to happen late in my time zone. So then I don't think I'm going to even stream that. But maybe on Wednesday, since we're all on break. And then I get the jump on it. Because, how do I say, I've been so busy recently with school and all. It's just, like, I haven't been able to actually do things on the day of the patch. And it would be kind of nice to actually do that for once again. And also, it's for a really big patch. It's for the Void Hunter patch. Oh, wow. Have you heard? So... I think I'm ending stream here. But thanks for showing up, stopping by. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think I've ever seen you around in chat. I mean, you might have been lurking before, but honestly, maybe I should be more diligent about it. But checking on like my community tab and seeing who's in the chat. But I appreciate everybody who did come today. You know what I mean? Yap. Yeah, I know, but how do I say? I feel like it's important to do a closing note because I feel like that it gives a good finality to it all. You know what I mean? But yeah, thanks for showing up. And I mean, if you could oblige, if you hit the follow button, I'd appreciate it. Ooh woo. But like, I'd appreciate it if you hit the follow button. But I mean, you don't technically have to, cause like I can't force you to do anything. So, but I will be streaming on Wednesday, I think, EST for the Yishig Wang patch, and then I will be rolling. So for her weapon and for her. No, I just stopped at a random LOL. Oh, I see. Beat you to it. Oh, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna roll her. I'm gonna work on Xiao, even though I didn't even fucking pre-farm her. But you said that the event was gonna happen where you can get the little pre-farm materials, so that's fine. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to play the story though, because I have an issue with my eyes, and it's not like exactly healed over yet, so it's kind of difficult to read stuff. So it's just like, what are you gonna do about it? So yeah, I think Wednesday I will stream if nothing fucking happens, and I will roll Yishig Wang. Yay! And dang, your eye okay? I'm gonna have an appointment soon about it, but it's just not really. Like, it's been a couple months since like I've had this issue, because like there was like the event that caused it, which was like my eye getting injured, because like, well, long story short, you ever get a pebble in the bottom of your shoe? That happened with my eye. So, and it was sharp, so like, it was kind of gross. So I don't really want to get into it, because a lot of people don't really like me getting into it. I don't mind per se, but it's just like, from me to you. All right, and so yeah, that happens. I'm not really getting like that much better, and I'm kind of worried. So it's just like, Yeesh. Yeah. So I don't know, and honestly, like, I don't know. It's interfering with my life quite a bit, and that's why I've been a bit like, sullen, you know, recently in comparison to my other streams before. I don't know if you know, like how I usually behave, but it's just like, I don't know. This has just really been such a bummer. And like, if like, how do I say it? A lot of my a lot of my work requires my vision. I mean, like, obviously for everybody, but like it is really heavily dependent on my vision. So it's like, I don't know. I don't even like that's for the future though, to think about it. But cuz once I do my appointment, I get the results, maybe it won't be so bad after all. But until then, I don't really know what's going on. This is you sullen. I'll keep that in mind moving forward. No, it's just, here's the thing. I'm a lot more sullen when I'm by myself, but streaming honestly makes me a bit more happy. Cause like, I'm at least talking about it, you know what I mean? And I'm also playing a game while doing it. And also people reply back to me, so that's really nice. But like, it's just like, yeah. I know it's just when I get more sullen, I talk a bit more existentially, you know what I mean? So, um, also, there's not much to fill the time with because I'm not doing story because I can't particularly read. So, eh, eh. mm, yeah, I think that's it. I think I covered everything pretty much. Yeah, yeah. Nods. All right, no worries. Thanks. It's just yeah. Um, you do you. Yeah. Well, we all have to, cause we're the only ones we got in a way. Like, how to say it? Like how to say it? You are you at the end of the day, and that's all you'll ever be, which is kind of weird, but it's true. But I appreciate you being here. Hooray! All right. All right, I'm signing off. I'm getting out of here. Gosh, I always take 10 million years to leave because I always try to talk about more things. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right. See, yeah, I'm leaving. God. Wisdom of the slime. Wisdom of slime. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.